Climb and fly level 220, confirm?
Yeah, flight level 220, correct, 5.
Correct again, 565, climb and fly level 220.
Hey, Paul, Damien, what's happening, guys? Happy Sunday. Paul, how you keeping, man? How you keeping, man? You alright? Hey, Sunday, day off, and I'm streaming. What's happening? What's happening? I told you you might catch me coming on a Sunday. I lost that stream in the week, so, you know, I like to try and make up for lost time. Morning, buddy. Morning, guys. Yeah, all good in the hood, man. It's like being in the trenches, isn't it? Keep your head down. Keep your head down. That's what you can do, buddy. Woo! We are here. We are here. Welcome to Brize Norton, guys. Royal Air Force flight. We're going to be kicking off in a minute. Brize Norton. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there, Paul. Absolutely. It's not Mother's Day in Australia for some reason. They have things a little bit weird out here. But to all the UK mothers out there, absolutely, man. Happy Mother's Day to them all. They're legends, dude. They put up with our nonsense, didn't they? They got to be legends, buddy. Yeah, we'll be taking off in a minute, guys. Oh, it's so good to be on stream, man. Damien, my man. Woo! What can you go? Are you? I've been on like a minute, guys. Come on, Damien. Let me warm up into this before you start embarrassing me with 100 stars. Dude, you're a legend, dude. Thanks very much for your love and support, man. You guys are unreal. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the stream. I've been playing around with the simulation bit today. Ironed out a few little problems. And hopefully we're going to have a peaceful stream. I don't want anything, touch wood, on touch wood. Yeah, I don't want anything to go wrong today. So we're going to be getting on in a minute. So tonight, or today, I'm doing a RAF flight. Obviously we all love our armed services, don't we? Anyone in uniform, right? They deserve every bit of respect. Especially the fighting forces and even the frontline nurses and doctors with what's going on in the world, right? So I thought, you know what? Let's do it. Hey, Daryl, what's happening, brother? Happy Sunday to you, man. I told you I might be streaming today. So, you know, I just wanted to do a little bit of a flight, and it's kind of like a little bit of a trip down memory lane for me too. So we're going to be doing from Brize Norton, literally all the way up to RAF Valley Camp at Anglesey, North Wales. But we're going to take a little detour along the way. We're going to go over the Severn Bridge into Wales, and we're going to track up through Wales itself and over Snowdonia and stuff like that. So it's going to be a cool little flight. Thanks for being on board and thanks for checking me out. I do appreciate you guys all popping in. We're going to start heading off. I'm just going to do a couple of pre's before I take off here. Going to make breakfast, dude. Don't talk about food. When you mention food in front of Razor Pig, I get hungry. But if you mention bacon, I'm going to get upset because that's my relatives over there. Don't eat the pig. Anyway, let's get cracking. Alright, let's go. Flaps down. Alright, let's put that on 160 radar. So it's about 150 nautical miles to Anglesey. I'm going to flick that on location. CSTR selected. Terrain selected. Yep, that's sorted. Seatbelt. Let's stick the anti-ice on, just in case we have any dramas with icing on the wings or the window. I'm sure we'll be fine. We're not going to be going too high. Beacon lights on, nav lights on, strobe lights on, everything ready to go. We're not taxiing, nose light. Yep, we're not doing that, so it's all good. I think we're ready to go. I got a cooked breakfast, dude. Oh, Paul, stop it. I miss the good old English breakfast. Nothing beats that, right? Okay, let's crack on with it. Let's get going.
Giving true. Prepare for takeoff.
Right, full throttle. Here we go. Okay, here we go. And we're up. I don't want to drop all my flaps straight away because you can lose a bit of speed. Alright, I actually want to get that right up here. I'm going to autopilot in a minute. That's it. And engage, flaps up. Autopilot engaging now. Here we go, guys. Woo! What a beautiful livery. What a beautiful aircraft. Okay, so 2,000, let's go to 4,000. We don't want to be too high. When we hit Wales, we want to obviously climb. We're going to be hitting Snowdonia, so you know, we obviously want to be at the right altitude for that. But in the meantime, I want to kind of keep this this stream on this this flight pretty low. 4,000 is going to be set. 4,000 set. We want to set our speed over here. Let's just set our speed. We need to set to 245. Here we go. 245 set. 245. Welcome to RAF Fairford, guys. How good's this? I can tell you a few stories about RAF Fairford. I've worked there many a time. In fact, some of those hangars down there are built. I think this one over here, this little double hangar over here, that's one of the hangars that I built with my old man. We worked there many a time. RAF Fairford,
Royal
what a base.
Air Force Fairford, or more simply RAF Fairford, is a Royal Air Force station in Gloucestershire, England, which is currently a standby airfield and therefore not in everyday use. Its most prominent use in recent years has been as an airfield for United States Air Force B-52s during the 2003 Iraq War, Operation Allied Force in 1999, and the First Gulf War in 1991. It is the U.S. Air Force's only European airfield for heavy bombers. RAF Fairford was the only transoceanic abort landing site for NASA's Space Shuttle in the UK. As well as having a sufficiently long runway for a shuttle landing long, it also had NASA-trained fire and medical crews stationed on the airfield. The runway is rated with an unrestricted load-bearing capacity, meaning that it can support any aircraft with any type of load. RAF Fairford is also the home of the Royal International Air Tattoo, an annual air display. RIAT is one of the largest air shows in the world, with the 2003 show recognized by Guinness World Records as the largest military air show ever, with an attendance of 535 aircraft.
How good was that? That brings back a few memories, chat, that's for sure. Just down the road from my old house. So I was quite lucky. I got to see a lot of aircraft. Hey Nadim, thanks for jumping in. Thanks for liking the stream, dude. Happy Sunday.
Cirencester, occasionally, C for more variations, is a market town in Gloucestershire, England, 80 miles west of London. Cirencester lies on the River Churn, a tributary of the River Thames, and is the largest town in the Cotswolds. It is the home of the Royal Agricultural University, the oldest agricultural college in the English-speaking world, founded in 1840. The Roman name for the town was Corinium, which is thought to have been associated with the ancient British tribe of the Dobunai, having the same root word as the River Churn. The earliest known reference to the town was by Ptolemy in AD 150. The town's Corinium Museum has an extensive Roman collection. Cirencester is twinned with the town of Itzehoe, in the Steinberg region of Germany.
Nadim, how's it? Good morning there, buddy. All the best to you and happy Sunday, bro. Stay safe out there. Yeah, so RAF Fairford's got a big significance for me. I did a few building jobs there. We were building actually during the British war of Iraq and Afghanistan. We were there on different occasions doing aircraft hangar upgrades, and we built a new aircraft hangar facility for the stealth bomber. It was a testing facility, so it was multi-leveled, full of officers in the middle, and then the one side was big enough to house a B-52. But the drawings that we had when we were actually building the facility actually had the drawing of the building, and it had a drawing of the actual outline of the B-52 bomber with the nose out the front and the tail out the back, because it was that big to fit inside of a roofed building. Yeah. So can you imagine the size of the facility? It was massive. And so we were there for many weeks. But because, like they said in the POI, it's a US airbase in the UK. It's owned by the UK, obviously, but it's run by the Americans. And every day before and after work, they'd play the Star Spangled Banner, and we'd have to put tools down. And we didn't have to salute or anything because we're not American, right? But we'd have to put our tools down and not work out of respect, while all the American forces on that base all did their thing with the flag and whatever. And at least I got to skive off for a bit. I was hoping they'd replay it after the end of the anthem. Anyway, it was a nice bludge. But got to see a lot of aircraft coming in every single day. Big tankers, got to see jets, mainly big massive transport aircraft. And all they would literally be doing every single minute of the day was land, take off. They didn't even stop. Literally touch wheels down, take off, fly back around, and come back in again. And they did that maybe 20 or 30 times, like full training. But when we used to arrive on base in the morning, we used to see up to 15, 20, maybe 20 B-52 bombers at all their holding patterns, and we'd have to have full military and military police escort in our tradesman vehicles, all going over to build the job. And they were upgrading one of the runways as well when we were there. It was just an awesome experience to see. I loved it. So had a little bit of history, like brought back a few memories.
Elimination 5-1. Below 100, standard reaching contact approach 119.055. Goodbye.
19055, standard reach, scanning 500, bye.
And Damien, don't forget, Razor's not forgotten, brother. Wednesday, 17 March, we're gonna tee up a St. Patrick's Day flight, West Coast Island. Got it locked in, dude. I'm gonna do a setup probably on the day before, but I'm not gonna forget. We'll do that for you, man.
72 whiskey, descend to flight level 160.
Level 160 and 72 whiskey.
Heading towards the Severn Bridge.
72 whiskey, turn left to RTIP and after RTIP to Sheriff and Lima.
Left to RTIP and that's here, Papa Lima, Orange 72 whiskey.
So this is the main bridge crossing from England over to Wales towards Cardiff. So we're going to be heading over the Severn Bridge here.
Heading 330, channel 165.
The Severn Bridge is a motorway suspension bridge operated by Highways England that spans the River Severn and River Wye between Aust, South Gloucestershire in England, and Chepstow, Monmouthshire in South East Wales, via Peachley, Gloucestershire, which is a peninsula between the two rivers. It is the original Severn Road crossing between England and Wales, and took 3.5 years to construct at a cost of £8 million. It replaced the Aust ferry. The bridge was opened on the 8th of September 1966 by Queen Elizabeth II, who suggested that it marked the dawn of a new economic era for South Wales. For 30 years, the bridge carried the M4 motorway. The bridge was granted Grade I listed status on the 26th of November 1999. Following the completion of the second Severn crossing, now styled the Prince of Wales Bridge, the section of motorway from Ulverston in England to Margor in Wales was designated the M48.
Alright, let's check the radar, see what's happening.
Goedendag, Kenneman 375, out of 88, climbing 130.
Dag Kenneman 375, climb level 250 and proceed to Omelo.
Omelo, level 250, 1375, bedankt.
Good morning, dude. Hope you guys are all well, man. Good morning, guys. Woo! Happy Sunday. Nice chilled evening, right? On a simulation. Can't be wrong. I'm just trying to work out why I haven't got my waypoint ribbon on the DDI there, on the display unit. That's not happened before. That's weird. Let me just see if I've got it in the VFR. Okay, well, that is weird. So I've set my waypoints, and it's not showing. Might be a glitch. But I've got it all set, so yeah, we should be on track. Can't even see with the sunlight. AP is engaged, so that is engaged, that's fine. So for some reason it's not showing me my waypoints. So it's obviously a bug, but we'll get over it. As long as it's taking me to the airport, I don't care. We know which way we're going, chat. I know this area, kind of. Okay, we're coming up to Cardiff. And there's the Millennium Stadium just below.
Heading 230, Kenneman 75.
The Millennium Stadium, known since 2016 as the Principality Stadium for sponsorship reasons, is the national stadium of Wales. Located in Cardiff, it is the home of the Wales national rugby union team and has also held Wales national football team games. Initially built to host the 1999 Rugby World Cup, it has gone on to host many other large-scale events, such as the Tsunami Relief Cardiff Concert, the Super Special Stage of Wales Rally Great Britain, the Speedway Grand Prix of Great Britain and various concerts. It also hosted 6 FA Cup finals and several other high-profile football fixtures while Wembley Stadium was being redeveloped. The stadium is owned by Millennium Stadium plc, a subsidiary company of the Welsh Rugby Union.
Get in there, Wales.
Architects were Blylob Sports Architecture. The structural engineers were W.S. Atkins and the building contractor was Lang. The total construction cost of the stadium was £121 million, of which the Millennium Commission funded £46 million. The Millennium Stadium opened in June 1999 and its first major event was an international rugby union match on the 26th of June 1999, when Wales beat South Africa in a test match by 29-19 before a crowd of 29,000. With a total seating capacity of 73,931, it is the third largest stadium in the Six Nations Championship behind the Stade de France and Twickenham. It is also the second largest stadium in the world with a fully retractable roof and was the second stadium in Europe to have this feature. Listed as a Category 4 stadium by UEFA, the stadium was chosen as the venue for the 2017 UEFA Champions League final, which took place on the 3rd of June 2017. In 2015, the Welsh Rugby Union announced a 10-year sponsorship deal with the
Thanks for following the
Principality
page.
Building Society that saw
Thank
the
you.
stadium renamed as the Principality Stadium from early 2016.
Alright, we're going to be starting to head north now towards RAF Valley Camp. We've taken off from Brize, Norton, which is west of Oxford, and we've just literally flown over the Severn Bridge into Wales, across Cardiff and the Millennium Stadium. We're now heading up to Snowdonia and the Brecon Beacons. So time to hit some altitude. We're going to have to climb a little bit here. They'll probably hit about 8,000 and see how we track. 8,000 set. This simulation is unreal. I'm glad you like it, buddy. Welcome in, dude. And thank you for sharing the stream. Much appreciated. This is a fantastic simulation. I've never known anything like it in my life anyway. It's brilliant. To be able to run it and stream it is even better, so I can get to show it off to you guys. It's fantastic. I mean, look at the ground aesthetics down below. Everything you see is real. Everything you see is taken off satellite, global image. You know, it's just absolutely breathtaking stuff, chat. Look at the Welsh scenery. You gotta love Wales. Beautiful country. Hey Steve, welcome into the stream, dude. Thanks for liking the page. Hope you're having a good day, buddy.
The Brecon Beacons National Park is one of 3 national parks in Wales, and is centred on the Brecon Beacons range of hills in southern Wales. It includes the Black Mountain in the west, Forest Fawr and the Brecon Beacons in the centre and the Black Mountains in the east. The Brecon Beacons National Park was established in 1957, the third of the 3 Welsh parks after Snowdonia in 1951 and the Pembrokeshire coast in 1952. It stretches from Llandalo in the west to Hay on Wye in the northeast and Pontypool in the southeast, covering 519 square miles and encompassing 4 main regions: the Black Mountain in the west, reaching 802 metres at Fan Brecaniog, Forest Fawr, the Brecon Beacons in the centre, including the highest summit in the park and in South Wales at Pen y Fan 886 metres, and the confusingly named Black Mountains in the east, where the highest point is Waun Farc 811 metres. The western half gained European and global status in 2005 as Forest Fawr Geopark. This includes the Black Mountain, the historic extent of Forest Fawr, and much of the Brecon Beacons and surrounding lowlands.
Absolutely stunning up here, man. Absolutely stunning. This is a beautiful part of the UK. Absolutely stunning. I actually spent many years growing up just to the north of here, north of Snowdonia, and I've been through a lot of these areas, and it's just absolutely picturesque. And some of the little towns and villages are just like, you know, so set in their ways. It's parts of the UK that hasn't been, you know, spoilt by massive, horrible buildings and, you know, big influx of, you know, I guess overseas, what do they call it? Travelers, I guess. You know, very rural, very untouched. And you know, a lot of the locals are very set in their ways, and they don't really even like people from other parts of the UK, like Manchester, or which isn't too far away. They don't like it when people come into their town. They like to keep it, you know, very tight communities. And I knew a lot of friends that grew up in very small villages, probably population of about 1,000, maybe even less. And yeah, the old school folk are like, they just want to keep it to what they know. So very beautiful places to pass through. Probably not my cup of tea to live, but absolutely stunning. To people that live out here, even if you're from Manchester or Liverpool, you're a foreigner to them. They're very rural. Big farming community, the Welsh. Obviously, the sheep, Welsh wool, and a lot of farming in the UK is all in Wales. As you can see, plenty of space, right? Ah, there's my waypoint. So it's come back on. That's unusual. I lost it a minute ago. There we go. So we're about just under 80 nautical miles to RAF Valley Camp from Brize, Norton, and we'll be having a bit of a descent, probably around about the 50 nautical mile mark. I'm going to knock that down to 40. And then once we hit that waypoint, we'll start descending. So we're pretty good. I'll just check the radio, see what we can find. Okay, Welsh Pool Radio. Let's see if we can tune into that.
Magic Sun 6026, winds 120 degrees 9 knots, runway 11, clear to land.
Cancel on runway 11, Magic Sun 6026.
Honor 3732, tower, good morning, line up runway 15 and wait.
Line up runway 15 and wait on air 27. Kilo 1652 left RTIP, then Sheriff Papa Lima.
RTIP Sheriff Papa Lima, Kilo 1652.
Hey, Napriya. Thanks for jumping in and liking the stream, dude. Welcome in, dude.
Kilo 68 kilo, right heading 300.
Right, heading 300, go number 6 at kilo, just be sure we will also clear 260 Emirates.
Yeah, copy. Kilo 68 kilo, descent to level 160, start to descent.
Yeah, starting descent already in 16, okay, 6 at kilo. Okay.
You forgot to say you're back a while ago. All good, dude. How's Daryl doing today? Hope you're doing well, man. And we'll try and fix that little glitch. You accidentally deleted yourself as moderator. Easily done. I know you were fiddling around and having a look, but that's all good. That's what mods do, man. But I'm glad I got you back on. I think there might be a week where you can't be re-invited, so I'll check it out. My boy, who's helping me with streaming as well, he's helping me there. So he's the one that was actually helping texting and stuff. Now, Priya, how's it going? Hello, Mister. Hello, sir. How are you? Hope you're having a good day, and thank you for jumping in chat. Hope you're staying safe wherever you are in the world. Where are you? Where are you staying, Napriya?
Whiskey Sierra November for those, come on, thank you.
Yeah, mate. You're not going anywhere too quick, mate. Daryl, I need you on my back, man. I need you watching my back and, you know, keeping all the nasties out. We don't do nasties on this stream. All the wannabes.
Oscar Mike Tango, climb 5270.
Climb 270, Oscar Mike Tango.
What a crazy flight. Straight after this, we're going to be doing some bush flying. I got a couple teed up. So that should be pretty good.
African 1652, speed advice.
1652, speed to 20.
Speed to 20, 1652.
Oh, that's cool. Many a time I've been over to the west side of the coast here. This is Aberystwyth. Say that 10 times when you have a couple of beers. Aberystwyth is a beautiful part of Wales, just down from Bangor. Here's Bangor at the top, and Bangor is the on the North Wales coast. Is one of the biggest towns before you actually do the crossing over here. This is the crossing over to Anglesey, and it actually looks like the whole headland. It looks like a lady that's pointing. There's her head and mouth, and here she's pointing with her finger. So that's how I always remember it. It's a lady
the River Severn,
that's
at
pointing there. I used to live
miles
up here.
long, is the longest river in Great Britain. It is also the river with the most voluminous flow of water by far in all of England and Wales, discharging an average of 107 cubic meters per second into the Bristol Channel at Apperley, Gloucestershire. It rises in the Cambrian Mountains in mid-Wales, at an altitude of 2,001 feet, on the Plinlimmon Massif, which lies close to the Ceredigion/Powys border near Llanidloes. The river then flows through Shropshire, Worcestershire and Gloucestershire. The three county towns of Shrewsbury, Worcester and Gloucester lie on its course. The Severn's major tributaries are the Vyrnwy, the Tern, the Tean, the Warwickshire Avon, and the Worcestershire Stour. By convention, the River Severn is usually considered to end, and the Severn estuary to begin, after the second Severn crossing, between Severn Beach in South Gloucestershire and Sudbrook, Monmouthshire. The total area of the estuary's drainage basin is 4,409 square miles. That figure excludes the area of the River Wye and the Bristol Avon,
Hey,
both of
Shabash.
which flow into
Thanks
the
for liking
Severn
the stream,
estuary.
dude.
The estuary discharges into the Bristol Channel, which opens into the Celtic Sea and from there into the Atlantic Ocean.
Moley, thanks very much for the 20 stars. What a legend. Hope you're having a grand Sunday, man. Hope you're having a really good weekend. Thank you very much for support and being on board and checking out the stream, dude. Welcome to Wales. We actually took off in England and we are now in Wales. This is a Royal Air Force flight that we're doing from Brize, Norton, RAF Brize, Norton in England, which is just west of Oxford, headed over towards Gloucestershire, over in Cirencester, over the River Severn, down towards Cardiff, over the Severn Bridge, and now we're heading north over towards Snowdonia, heading towards Anglesey to do a landing at RAF Valley Camp. So this should be a cool little flight. We'll probably be touching down in about less than 10 minutes. We should be in. Welcome aboard.
Hotel 610, Tower, good morning, line up runway 15, report ready.
Okay, good morning, line up runway 156 for ready,
Enter 55 Golf Charlie Tower, witam, line up runway 15 and wait.
Dzień dobry, line up runway 15 and wait, 55 for start.
Goedemorgen, Tom Swiss 64 Foxtrot November, climbing plan over 240, direct to comes up. Tom Swiss 64 Foxtrot November, low identified, climb flight level 290. Climb to flight level 290, Tom Swiss 64 Foxtrot November.
Let's bring it down a couple of thousand.
Hotel, hello, identified. What is your request for flight level?
Snowdonia is a mountainous region in northwestern Wales and a national park of 823 square miles in area. It was the first to be designated of the 3 national parks in Wales in 1951. It contains the highest peaks in the United Kingdom outside Scotland.
Alright, just heading towards our waypoint. I'm going to start descending in a minute. We've got one more mountain range coming up, and then we should be clear to descend towards RAF Valley Camp. So this is the Snowdonia National Park. We're actually heading towards Mount Snowdon, so I actually want to go up again just to make sure I'm going to clear this mountain top here. It is quite high. Actually, I'm gonna 8,000 is probably a bit too high. I'm gonna bring that down to 7,000. Hey Robert, thanks for following the stream, man. You're a legend.
Is the highest mountain in Wales, at an elevation of 1,085 metres above sea level, and the highest point in the British Isles outside the Scottish Highlands. It is located in Snowdonia National Park in Gwynedd. It is the busiest mountain in the United Kingdom and the third most visited attraction in Wales. In 2018, it was visited by 558,000 walkers, with an additional 140,000 people taking the train. It is designated as a national nature
good morning to
reserve for
you.
its
Hope you're
rare
having a good
flora
one.
and fauna. The rocks that form Snowdon were
Thanks for
produced
being on
by
board.
volcanoes in the Ordovician period, and the massif has been extensively sculpted by glaciation, forming the pyramidal peak of Snowdon.
Hey Robert,
It is
thank you for the 50 stars. You're a legend. Thank you very much
the
for showing the
cliff
support
faces
and love,
on
man.
Snowdon,
What a
including
legend, man. Hope you're having a grand day.
are significant for rock climbing, and the mountain was used by Edmund Hillary in training for the 1953 ascent of Mount Everest. The summit can be reached by a number of paths and by the Snowdon Mountain Railway. A rack railway opened in 1896 which carries passengers the 4.7 miles from Llanberis to the summit
Oh Robert,
station.
it's fantastic, isn't
The
it? You
summit
gotta love it.
building, called Harvard
Beautiful
Ellery,
simulation.
houses a cafe and is open only when the railway operating. It opened in 2009 to replace one built in the 1930s. The railway generally operates from March to the end of October, with trains running to the summit station from May. The daily running schedule depends on weather and customer demand. Snowdon is one of 3 mountains climbed as part of the National Three Peaks Challenge. In addition to being the highest mountain in Wales, Snowdon is also the high point of the historic county of Carnarvonshire.
Spent many days running around those hills in Snowdon. I loved it. Loved growing up there. It was fantastic. Right, where are we?
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath
That's what I
the
did.
seat in front of you or in the
You and me
overhead
both,
bins.
brother.
Thank you.
It's got to be done. I did very similar thing. Right, RAF Valley approach. Here we
Carnarvon
go.
Castle, often anglicised as Carnarvon Castle or Carnarvon Castle, is a medieval fortress in Carnarvon, Gwynedd, northwest Wales, cared for by Cadw, the Welsh Government's Historic Environment Service. It was a motte and bailey castle from the late 11th century until 1283, when King Edward I of England began to replace it with the current stone structure. The Edwardian town and castle acted as the administrative centre of North Wales, and as a result the defences were built on a grand scale. There was a deliberate link with Carnarvon's Roman past, and the Roman fort of Saguntium is nearby. While the castle was under construction, town walls were built around Carnarvon. The work cost between £20,000 and £25,000 from the start until the work ended in 1330. Although the castle appears mostly complete from the outside, the interior buildings no longer survive and many of the building plans were never finished. The town and castle were sacked in 1294 when Madog ap Llewellyn led a rebellion against the English. Carnarvon was recaptured the following year. During the Glyndŵr Rising of 1400 to 1415, the castle was besieged. When the Tudor dynasty ascended to the English throne in 1485, tensions between the Welsh and English began to diminish and castles were considered less
I'll tell you in a minute,
important.
Robert.
As a result, Carnarvon Castle was allowed to fall into a state of disrepair. Despite its dilapidated condition, during the English Civil War Carnarvon Castle was held by royalists, and was besieged 3 times by parliamentarian forces. This was the last time the castle was used in war. The castle was neglected until the 19th century when the state funded repairs. The castle was used for the investiture of the Prince of Wales in 1911 and again in 1969. It is part of the World Heritage Site Castles and Town Walls of King Edward in Gwynedd.
Awesome stuff, chat. Awesome stuff. Let's just do a little unscheduled fly over the castle here. Didn't get to see it with the clouds, and then we'll go back through. Checking in from Jamaica. Hey, welcome in, dude. I hope you're having a grand day in Jamaica, dude. How good's that? Where am I from? I'm from all over the place, dude. So if you can get your head around this one, I'm actually a South African, English, Welsh, Australian. Yeah, I said that right. So I'm from all over, dude. Where's the castle? There it is. We'll go and check it out. Here we go. And then we're going to go and do a landing. So, born in South Africa, lived in the UK, lived in England, lived in Wales half my life, and my whole family's British. So, yeah, from all over the shop, mate. Nice. That is surely all over. There's lots of people that are all over the world nowadays. Back in the day, I'm sure, back in the 60s or 70s, it was unheard of. But nowadays, it's like you got a bit of everything in you these days. Like, I've worked with people that got a bit of Spanish and German in them, and they're from somewhere else. You know, you can't get your head around it these days, can you? There's the castle. There you go. Look at that. Carnarvon Castle. Been there too. Beautiful place. Stunning, guys. Absolutely stunning. Alright, let's get this back on. Let's get autopilot back engaged. And everything should be right to go. I've set the altitude now, 1,600. I've set it for, in fact, I can probably, don't want to climb much more than this. It's 1.7, so let's go to 1.8. It's basically this altitude anyway. And then that should put us back on the glide path. I can see my waypoint. USA, PA, I guess that's Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania? PA? I love the States. I love the States. The US of A. That's going to be unreal. We do a lot of flying in the US of A. It's so much to see and do. So many points of interest as well. And if anyone's interested, I'm actually running what they call Bush Talk Radio. It's actually keyed in with the flight simulator, so it works on POIs. POIs are points of interest. Points of interest are something that is already in the simulation, or it's in the mod that I'm running with it. If there's an area that hasn't got any POIs and you think it should have, you can actually create your own, which is what I did in, say for argument's sake, the landings of Normandy. So I started off at Sword and Juno Beach, worked my way to the west coast of Normandy in France, and ended up at Utah and Omaha beaches, and each one gives you a basically a talk on who was landing on what day, when, what and how. So it's actually pretty cool. Steelers. Go the Steelers, you know. Look at that. There you go. Oh, I don't want that on there. Wrong one. 1.5. 1.5 is good enough. Make it 1.13. Engage. I don't think this is going to set me up square on the airport, on the runway. When I did my pre-flight, it wasn't giving me a good approach, but it's pretty close. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to drop my gear and flaps, ready to go, and then now I'm going to start dropping down my speed as well. So we need to bring my speed right down, 220 all the way to 160. Actually, make that 165. Everything's teed up. Right. 14. Okay, I'm gonna go manual because this is not taking me in square. So let's go in manual, chat. I need to be left a little bit and then square up. Welcome to RAF Valley Camp here in Anglesey, North Wales. West Virginia. Woo! I love America. I've been only the once and I really would go again. I loved it over there. I thought it was amazing. My brother lives in America and I do miss him terribly, and something I'm well overdue for a visit. Holding at 160, throttle back a little bit. So I need to actually auto throttle off. Auto throttle is now disengaged, otherwise it will maintain that and I won't be able to land. And just square it up. Coming down at about 45 degrees is good. I'm a bit under speed, 150, a little bit more throttle. Nose up a little bit. Looking good, chat. Lined up. Gotta get virtual reality for this, chat. That would be amazing. That's my next dream. Alright, dropping down speed. Getting ready with my my air brakes. 150. Let's have a nice soft landing, chat. 300. Throttle down. 140. Air brakes on. Throttle back. Nose up. Oh, bit bumpy. A little bit too bumpy. That's alright, we're down. That was actually one of the worst landings I've done for a while, actually. Oh, mate. A little bit of a bump there. I just pulled the nose up just so we didn't damage the aircraft. Flaps up. Oh, not the best landings in the world. It came down a bit too hard. But we're down safe, so that's the main thing. Let's get tower, ground services, RAF ground. And then we're going to go bush flying. Going to go check out some sites. Not giving me ground services, that's okay. We'll just park her up and then we'll be on our way. Seatbelts off. Engines off. Awesome stuff, chat. That was a great little flight. Love that flight. Thank you very much, man. We're going to go bush flying, man. We're going to go check out some really, really cool stuff. Robert, thanks for the 50 stars, man. What a legend. Thanks very much for showing the support again, dude. You're a legend. That's twice. You're killing me. All right, here we go. Let's not hold you guys up. Let's get going. Main menu. Let's rock and roll. Off to the next one. I always start my flights usually in an Airbus 320 or a 787 Boeing or something like that, and you know, I'm getting a lot better at these big Airbus commercial flights. And all right, here we go. Right, I'm going to take up the Beechcraft Bonanza on this one, I think it's called. Peter, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, we've got to end the stream on a Spitfire. For those that haven't seen the Spit, we are going to be doing that. We've got to do it. Let me know if you want me to take out the Spit later before I end stream. Beechcraft Bonanza. I think it's this one here. Liveries. Okay, that one. That's cool. Here we go. Preload. Right, give me 1 second. I will be back. You're welcome. I'm new to the streaming. Dude, I'm brand new to streaming. I'm still learning this. I've only been streaming for just over 7 weeks. And in 7 weeks of streaming, I've got over 1,000 followers. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. I was expecting to come on here and just chit-chat for, maybe have 100 followers, but 1,000? Are you serious already? It just goes to show you how much people love aviation and miss aviation. I'm going to Cape Town next, guys. As you can see, we're going to do some real cool waypoint flights. This is going to take about 50 minutes, so I hope you enjoy it. And this is going to include the famous Robben Island as well. Obviously Nelson Mandela spent a lot of his time there, but this is going to go around a really cool few points of interest over Table Mountain and stuff like that. So sit back and enjoy it, guys. I'm just going to be back 1 second. I'm going to get a drink. 1 sec, guys. Don't forget the Bermuda flight. I've got that teed in already, dude. Maybe we could do it straight after this. I didn't forget. I always try and remember what my followers want me to do, right? I try my very best, and as the community grows, it does get pretty stressful, but we try and get around everybody. Just make sure this is all working. Bush Talk Radio is all teed in, because we want to check this out. Bush Talk Radio has been glitching out a little bit with making the simulation work, and I downloaded almost like an update today, and it seemed to work, so touch wood. Okay, since the update of Microsoft Flight, I have had a few issues the last few days. In the past week, it's been driving me insane. Right, almost ready to go, guys. Let me just tee up Bush Talk Radio, see where we are in the world right now. Obviously Cape Town, and we just gonna fly down here on some waypoints. This should be a cool little flight. Hope you enjoy it, guys. Hope you enjoy it. South African Air. Here we go. Alright, I'm going to set my flaps. Probably not all the way down. Get some speed up as well. We want to get some speed up. This is a short runway. So here we go. Let's get it on. Wish me luck. Full throttle on this one. A little bit different to the Airbus A320. I always find when I come from an Airbus A320 into a prop, there's a little bit of a learning experience. Here we go. Good speed, 90, and we're up. Gear up. flaps up, and we're going to go and hit the POIs. Let's do it, guys. So yeah, I'm still new to streaming as well, Robert. You know, I've only been doing it just over 7 weeks. I never thought in a million years, right, to the day I would ever become a streamer or even think along those lines. I didn't even know what a streamer was, to be honest. And my computer blew up, and basically, I used to have a really cool laptop gaming computer. And look at Table Mountain dead ahead, guys. Look at that. How beautiful is this, right? Let me just sort out my trim. So I spent weeks and weeks, and I play War Thunder. I play an array of different games. I don't just play this. I play different games. I'm pretty good at War Thunder. Been playing it long enough. I should be, right? And I started watching Facebook gamers and started watching streamers and stuff. And then I kind of fell into this simulation, and wow, it just got me hooked. And I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to invest in a decent desktop, you know, RTX 2070. With a full HOTAS system, and just get onto that. If anyone's interested, I've got all my specs on my Facebook gaming page under photos. If you go and have a look, everything's photographed, everything's listed. You might decide you want something better. So happy days, you know. Try and kick my ass. I don't mind. I'm just doing what I'm doing with what I've got, right? But this is the HOTAS system I'm currently using at the moment.
Coburg Nuclear Power Station is a nuclear power station in South Africa. It is currently the only one on the entire African continent. It is located 30 kilometers north of Cape Town, near Melkwastrand on the west coast of South Africa. Coburg is owned and operated by the country's only national electricity supplier, Eskom. The two reactors form the cornerstone of the South African nuclear program. Coburg contains two pressurized water reactors based on a design by Framatome of France. Framatome has a 51% shareholding in local South African company Lesedi Nuclear Services. Coburg supplies power to the national grid so that overcapacity can be redistributed to the rest of the country on an as-needed basis. Fuel stock used within the reactor is enriched uranium dioxide pellets containing gadolinium, contained in fuel rods. Coburg is rated at 1,860 megawatts. Its average annual production is 13,668 gigawatt hours, and it has two large turbine generators.
Alright, so we're heading over to towards Robben Island right now. We'll go check out where Nelson Mandela actually spent a lot of his time in prison. We'll go check that out. Then we're going to go head over towards Cape Town and Table Mountain. You're not going to regret it, dude, when you get it, Robert. Honestly, it's a fantastic simulation and something to... Literally, you can sit back and relax and just enjoy wherever you want to go in the world. Like, I use, if you got any questions, please just hit it in chat or send me a direct message. It's you know, I'm always willing to give advice. What I've learned in a short period of time. I'm no expert on this, but I've learned how to fly some of the commercial jets pretty well. Don't judge me on the last landing. It was almost perfect, almost. But yeah. You know, you just start off slow. You pick up with a smaller aircraft, and you just work your way through it. You know, it's such a good crack. Yeah, absolutely. The MSI laptop is really good. MSI is actually what my son's got right now, as well. So we've got a lot of things going on that's very similar. It's like I'm talking to myself here. A desktop's the way to go, buddy. You know, obviously you can. I'm looking at. You know, people send me stars and stuff like that, and I'm not a wasteful kind of guy. You know, I would like to put that back into what I'm doing, and better my stream, better my service, and you know, just enjoy what I'm doing. I'm just a laid back, kick back, chilled out, no frills streamer. You get what you get, and that's it. If people want anything extra, go somewhere else. I'm just me, yeah. Straight down the middle. I'm an ex-builder, ex-bricklayer, salt to the earth kind of guy. Nothing phases me, nothing gets on my nerves. I just do what I got to do, and I just enjoy putting the content out for you guys. And if I could spend a little bit of money from stars, and I'll put that back in my system, maybe get a better, some more RAM, or you know, get another hard drive or whatever, you know, just doing my thing. Why is RPM flashing on my dash and literally I'm down to a quarter throttle? That should not be happening. The simulation does play up sometimes, I must admit. See there? I'm literally, look at my throttle there. I'm actually right down on green and that RPM keeps flashing up. Shouldn't be happening. Okay, welcome to Robben Island, guys. Let's go and check it out. Let's go and check out Robben Island.
Robben Island is an island in Table Bay, 6.9 kilometers west of the coast of Blobergstrand, north of Cape Town, South Africa. It takes its name from the Dutch word for seals, hence the Dutch/Afrikaans name Robbeneiland, which translates to seal
You're a
island.
carpenter. Another thing in common.
It was
Both
fortified and
tradies.
used as a prison from the late 17th century to 1996, after the end of apartheid. Many of its prisoners were political. Political activist
There's the
Nelson
prison.
Mandela was imprisoned there for 18 of the 27 years he served behind bars before the fall of apartheid and expansion of the franchise to all residents of the country. He was later awarded the Nobel Prize for Peace and was elected in 1994 as President of South Africa, serving one term. In addition, 2 other former inmates of Robben Island have been elected as President of South Africa since the late 1990s, Kgalema Motlanthe and Jacob Zuma. Robben Island is a South African National Heritage Site as well as a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
So you're a carpenter. Us brickies, we work well with carpenters. I always get on well with carpenters. I work actually currently with, I'm not bricklaying at the minute, but I work with a whole heap of two carpenters, and we get on like a house on fire. Don't get on too well with Sparkies for some reason. On trade anyway, I'm sure they're awesome blokes, but I don't know. I think they just seem to think they're a bit above their, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit further up the food chain, if you know what I mean. We're more like guppies. Or bottom feeders, aren't we, as brickies and carpenters? We're like bottom feeders. We do all the hard work, keeping the tank clean. Sorting it out. The Sparkies come in and make it pretty with a few lights. Anyway. Gotta have a laugh. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Alright, heading on waypoint, heading towards Cape Town itself. That's a big, big mountain we're gonna have to get up. Oof, that's going to be interesting. I normally stream from 8 PM. I started my stream a bit early because I had this one flight here that I wanted to do. Yeah, so after this I'm going to be hitting... It's only a very quick flight. I just wanted to do it for one of our followers there to the Bermuda Triangle just to check it out. It's the middle of the ocean, so you can't really see anything much. But it's just a matter of dropping into that area to say, guess what? We've been there. We've seen it. RPM still kicking off, and I'm not even full throttle. Look at that. Just keep an eye on that warning. There you go. She's just dropped down. RPM is just under red zoning right now. I don't take this plane up much, but I decided to because I had a nice South African livery for it. Nice skin. What a beautiful day in South Africa in Cape Town, right? Jake and Perry, thanks for jumping in and enjoying the stream. Alicia, thanks very much for watching. Missed you at 9 minutes ago. Thanks for being on board, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. What an awesome simulation, right? How good is this? How lucky are we to be able to jump on board this thing and check it out? And you're doing what I used to do. I used to watch a streamer actually flying it. And now I'm on board doing it myself. And, you know, you don't know where you guys are going to be in the near future. Robert, you know, you and I don't really know you at all, mate, but we've got so many similarities, it's actually uncanny.
On the Atlantic shore, Table Bay Harbour, the city of Cape Town and Table Mountain. Adrian van der Viver designed the complex. Situated in South Africa's oldest working harbour, the 123 hectares area has been developed for mixed use, with both residential and commercial real estate. The waterfront attracts more than 23 million visitors a year.
Look at that, stunning chat.
The complex houses over 450 retail outlets, including fashion, homeware and curios, to jewelry, leather goods and audiovisual equipment. The V&A waterfront is also still a working harbour and fishing boats.
Robert with the 50 again, you're spoiling me, dude. Thanks very much, you're a legend. Thanks very much for following today and being on board.
One can link to a ferry called the Nelson Mandela Gateway to Robben Island.
I've been in that building a few times, chat, the V&A waterfront, which is right there. It hasn't rendered in that clear, but that is a beautiful setting with beautiful frontage, restaurants and shops. Absolutely beautiful, and it's very close to Newlands. I think that's Newlands, if I remember. Alright, on to the next. Here we go. Just going to keep along the coastline here. I'm just following some POIs. Good morning from the UK! Doug, what's happening? Dude! Doug, I just did an awesome flight. You just missed it. You'll have to watch back on my... Once I finish streaming, you'll be able to watch back on my video there. We took off in a Royal Air Force British A320 Airbus. And we flew from Brize, Norton, all the way to RAF Valley Camp. It was a cool little flight. Loved it. Just in honour of the armed forces. I love the armed forces, chat. Always have, always will. Not to mention nurses and doctors and all them. I only say that because my daughter's a nurse. But they are amazing people. Especially now at the forefront of everything. They get overlooked, don't they? How's things in the UK, buddy? You're good? You're safe? How's that lockdown going there? I think this is Lion's Head, if I'm not mistaken.
Lion's Head is a mountain in Cape Town, South Africa, between Table Mountain and Signal Hill. Lion's Head peaks at 669 meters above sea level. The peak forms part of a dramatic backdrop to the city of Cape Town and is part of the Table Mountain National Park. The suburbs of the city surround the peak and Signal Hill on almost all sides, but strict management by city authorities has kept development of housing off the higher ground. The area is significant to the Cape Malay community, who historically lived in the Bo-Kaap quarter close to Lion's Head. There are a number of historic graves and shrines of Malay leaders on the lower slopes and on Signal Hill. In the 17th century, the peak was known as Leeuwenkop by the Dutch, and Signal Hill was known as Leeuwenstad, as the shape resembles a crouching lion or a sphinx. The English in the 17th century called the peak Sugarloaf. In 1897, gold was discovered on Lion's Head. A company was floated and the shaft sunk to a depth of more than 30 meters. However, the grade was too low, and the mine closed in the following year. Subsequently, the shaft was filled in and a small depression is all that remains today. Lion's Head is known for its views of both the city and the Atlantic seaboard, and the hour-long walk to the top is particularly popular during full moon. Its slopes are also used as a launching point for paragliders.
Oh wow, check it out. Yeah, dude, you'll enjoy it, man. It was a good little flight. The landing was a bit rough, but it's all good. Razor style, right? Razor style, dude. Been to your country and I'm amazed, especially to the building trade, on how safety is taken so seriously. Absolutely, Robert. Safety in the UK when I was operating as a brickie is very, very serious. Nowadays, it's a very important thing. Even here now, I've moved away from the UK. I'm in Australia right now, on the east coast in Queensland, just south of Brisbane, in what they call the Gold Coast. So that's what I am. I've moved away from the UK, but even health and safety over here is like a pretty big thing on
Clifton
building.
is an affluent suburb
sites.
of Cape Town, South Africa. It is an exclusive residential area and is home to the most expensive real estate in South Africa, with dwellings nestled on cliffs that have sweeping views of the Atlantic Ocean. Clifton was rated as one of the top 10 beaches by the cable and satellite television network Discovery Travel Channel in 2003 and 2004 and has received Blue Flag status. In 2005 and 2006 it was rated by Forbes
Hey,
as
Shia.
number
Thanks
8
for jumping
in the
in.
top
Hope you're
10
having a good day.
topless beaches in the world. Clifton is neighboured by the suburbs of Camps Bay and Bantry Bay.
Just kind of circling, as you can see, I'm getting a little bit more altitude because we might be able to fly over some of these bigger mountains. So we're slowly getting there, chat. All safe, mate. I work in the NHS, so I've been working continuously. Dude, you know, can everyone just drop a hashtag Doug in the chat? I have so much respect for anyone that works in or with or near the National Health Service, the NHS. So, dude, you are an absolute legend. Absolutely, Doug, man. Thank you very much. Everyone drop a hashtag Doug in the chat. I would really appreciate that. Coming out of lockdown slowly. You know, anyone that lives in the UK, the USA, and South Africa, those are the three countries that my family live in right now, and friends who are dear to me. Those three different countries, and you know, they're kind of all sharing a big disaster at the moment, with so many people that have been lost to COVID in those three hard-hit countries, amongst many around the world, right? Thank you, Doug. You're a legend, dude. Thank you, Damien, for saying that.
Table Mountain is a flat-topped mountain forming a prominent landmark overlooking the city of Cape Town in South Africa. It is a significant tourist attraction, with many visitors using the cableway or hiking to the top. The main feature of Table Mountain is the level plateau,
no worries, mate.
approximately
Just showing
3
a bit of
kilometers
respect
from
there.
side to side, edged by impressive cliffs. The plateau, flanked by Devil's Peak to the east and by Lion's Head to the west, forms a dramatic backdrop to Cape Town. This broad sweep of mountainous heights, together with Signal Hill, forms the natural amphitheatre of the City Bowl and Table Bay Harbour. The highest point on Table Mountain is towards the eastern end of the plateau and is marked by McClear's Beacon, a stone cairn built in 1865 by Sir Thomas McClear for trigonometrical survey. It is 1,086 metres above sea level and about 90 metres higher than the cable station at the western end of the plateau. The mountain forms part of the Table Mountain National Park and part of the lands formerly ranged by Coast-speaking clans. It is home to a large array of mostly endemic fauna and flora. Llandudno is a seaside resort, town and community in Conwy County Borough, Wales, located on the Craven Peninsula.
Now that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Somebody's put, and this beach below us is actually called Llandudno, spelt the same way as the Welsh North, because I know, because I live there.
Is a well-known
And they've
topless
actually
beach
dropped
of
the wrong
Cape Town,
POI in the
South
actual
Africa.
mod.
It was first
How good's that?
established as a nudist colony by Bo Brummel, a
We're landing,
die-hard
chat.
nudist.
Nudist
To
colony,
get
we're
there,
landing.
you need to arrive through Llandudno village and walk
Let's
for
go.
3 kilometers into the private enclosure between the
Get your
mountains.
binoculars out. Look at the check this
Llandudno
out.
Beach is one of the Cape's most naturally diverse beaches, surrounded by large granite boulders and overlooked by mountains. It is a popular surfing spot, but the swimming can be treacherous, with rough seas and extremely cold water.
And great white sharks.
Llandudno has lifeguards on duty during the summer season, operated by the Llandudno Surf Life-Saving Club. It is also the access point for the walk to Sandy Bay, an isolated beach still popular with nudists.
Ooh, let's go. Let's go check. Get your binoculars out, chat. Nudists down there. So that was quite funny. That POI was actually in the game, in the mod, and that's the actual spelt the same way. Llandudno. It's actually clan, as in Welsh. Doug, thanks very much for the 200 stars. You're a legend, absolute legend, dude. Much appreciated. And I used to live in Llandudno or Llandudno back in North Wales, so I know exactly how it's spelt, and it's the same as the Llandudno or Llandudno here in Cape Town. And it is a beautiful, beautiful beach. So they've dropped the wrong POI in there. That's hilarious. Oh, mate. Look at this. How beautiful is this, guys? Look at this beach right in the mountains. Right in the mountains. You can lay on the beach here, do a bit of fishing. Here's the harbour below. And look right in the foot of all these big massive mountains in Cape Town here. There's Table Mountain right behind us. See how flat the top of that Table Mountain is? Right back here. Cable car goes right to the top of there as well. Stunning stuff. Let's get between these two mountain peaks here. Oh, much respect, Janae. Much respect. Hey Doug, I'm up at this hour getting wife off to work. She's a registered nurse, an RN. That's what my daughter is. On a COVID ward, 12 to 14 hour shifts. All of you are heroes. Oh man, you know what? You give me goosebumps. I love that stuff, man. You guys are absolutely dead set heroes. You don't even see it, and that's what even amazes me further. You don't even see it. You guys are so professional. You're just doing your job, and that's why anyone in uniform, whether it be a fireman, a medical member of staff, military, the young generation's got a lot to learn. Because to tell you one thing, you know, if it wasn't down to you guys, we'd be in a whole heap of the brown stuff right now. Nick, welcome in the stream, dude. Please don't make me say your name. I'm probably going to say it wrong. Shitrank. Is it Shitrank? I can't say that word. Shitrank, thanks very much for jumping in, buddy. Don't laugh, everybody. I do try. What do I know? I'm bad at pronunciations, but thank you for jumping in the stream. You're a legend. Watch all the laughing emojis appear in chat. Don't laugh, chat. That's the name that says on there. The name's there. I just can't pronounce it. Sheet. Alright. You're a legend. Here we go. Just retrim this. Retrim this. There you go. Staying on waypoint. Where are we going to? We're heading down to the tip of Cape Town and then back up. And then we're going to do a landing at Cape Town International. What a beautiful flight. Stunning stuff. Straight after this, we're off to Bermuda. Bermuda Triangle, not the island of Bermuda. We're going to go and find some missing ships, I reckon. 19 viewers, welcome in, guys. Hope you're having a good day, safe day. Happy Sunday. Hope you're staying safe and well wherever you are in the world. Peace. If you haven't zipped, I love the zip. Thank you very much. At least it's not a laughing emoji. I can handle the zipped emoji. Hope you're all staying well, guys. If you haven't hit a reaction, please do so. Hit a like, a follow, or a share. Thank you very much. Yeah, Doug, it's been a while. You've been MIA for a bit, and it's so good to have you in stream today, man. It's always good when the regulars come back, and you know, even if you're not on for a day, you know, it is noticed, and you know, just hope that you're all good, you guys, and thanks very much for spending your time coming to check me out, doing this flight in the stream, and that's what it's all about. Just kicking back and just having an awesome time, man. That's all I'm doing it for. Good words, Doug. Love it. Dude, I tell you, Paul, we go into the Bermuda Triangle. You saw a documentary of some planes that went missing? Was it planes? Warplanes that went missing. Oh, dude, you get me nervous. I bet that's going to be a stream right there when I'm going to end up disappearing in the ocean, aren't I? You watch. Something funky's going to happen, and I can taste it. But straight after this, we are going to go check it out. It's going to be a quick fly over there. It's there's not much to see. It's in the middle of the ocean, chat. It's like flying over the sinking wreckage of the Titanic. You're just going to see waves, but we'll go anyway, alright? Just to say we've been there. Tick that box. Alright, heading down the peninsula, we're going to start heading back, guys. Oh man, absolutely, and that's it. I'm relaxed. Look at this. I'm chilled out, kicking back. If I was playing something like, you know, Call of Duty Warzone or War Thunder, I'd be screaming and carrying on like a banshee. This is just a relaxing flight and get to take in stunning scenery. It's almost as if you're actually in the cockpit flying around these areas for real. I mean, everything is real. It's all... The graphics are amazing, right? And everything is rendered in from real satellite images. What blows my mind is everything is taken from above, but they've got the field of depth spot on when it comes to mountains and valleys and everything. You know, you're flying around, you can actually see or feel the height. You can actually feel that you're high up. It's just, yeah, it's mind blowing. I'm still in awe. Just trim up a little bit. Just nose is starting to drop a little bit there. And I've said this so many times to you guys, and for the new people on board, I like to keep mentioning it. You know, you guys take time out of your day to come watch me stream, and that's why I like to do flights for you guys as well. This is one of my own flights I wanted to do, but usually I do flights for you guys because it's my way of giving back and seeing what you guys want to check out as well. It's a bit of a two-way street. Yeah, that is weird. On this aircraft, that is really, really, really weird. I'm really confused. Just looking at that. I've got my RPM redlining. It's telling me to throttle back so I can bring it back into the green. But literally, my throttle is right down. If I push my throttle up, that's full throttle there. So my RPM's going nuts right now. Hold on, let's just see what it does. There you go. Maybe it's because I wasn't flat jacking it. So there we go. And now I'm sky nosing it. Let me just bring my trim down. There we go. It's still flashing there. I'll just continuously flashing. That's alright, we'll just ignore it. Engine's not going to conk out yet. We'll wait till we're at the Bermuda Triangle for that. An entire flight of Avengers disappeared there in the 1940s. Get out of town! No ways! Well, we're going to go check it out. I'm interested to see what the POI says. It's a POI that was set. Point of interest that was set by the game itself. So we'll go check it out.
Cape Point is on the most southeast corner of the Cape Peninsula, which is a mountainous and scenic landform that runs north-south for about 30 kilometers at the extreme southwestern tip of the African continent in South Africa. It is said that Cape Point is where the two oceans meet. It is said that if you look hard enough you will see a line of color shading. Though that is clearly not true, I've been there and I can tell you for sure. Although this rocky cape is very well known, it is not, as people say, the southernmost point of the mainland of Africa. That title is reserved for Cape Orgulis, approximately 150 kilometers to the east-southeast. Cape Point is situated within the Table Mountain National Park, within a section of the park referred to as Cape of Good Hope. This section covers the whole of the southern tip of the Cape Peninsula and which takes in perhaps 20% of its total area. The Cape of Good Hope section of the park is generally wild, unspoiled and undeveloped, and is an important haven for seabirds and wild baboons. The vegetation at Cape Point consists primarily of peninsular sandstone fynbos. Cape Point is often mistakenly claimed to be the place where the cold Benguela current of the Atlantic Ocean and the warm Orgulis current of the Indian Ocean collide. In fact, the meeting point fluctuates along the southern and southwestern Cape coast, usually occurring between Cape Orgulis and Cape Point. The two intermingling currents help to create the microclimate of Cape Town and its environs. Contrary to popular mythology, the meeting point of the currents produces no obvious visual effect. There is no line in the ocean where the sea changes color or looks different in some way. There are, however, strong and dangerous swells, tides and localized currents around the point and in adjacent waters. These troubled seas have witnessed countless maritime disasters in the centuries since ships first sailed here. Fishing is good along the coast, but the unpredictable swells make angling from the rocks very dangerous.
Theo,
over the years,
welcome in,
scores
man.
of fishermen have been swept to their deaths from the rocky platforms by freak waves. False Bay, which opens to the east and north of Cape Point, is the location of the well-known naval port of Simon's Town. The bay is also famous, or infamous, for its great white sharks, which hunt the Cape fur seals that live in the area.
And that is so true. I've been on a boat out here many years ago, and we went actually to Seal Island. And Seal Island, I think it's the island that we're coming towards now, just out in front of us. And literally, it's the biggest congregation of great white, or the biggest meeting point. What's the word I'm looking for? The biggest area for the most great white sharks at any given time on the face of the planet. I don't know if anyone's seen the footage by National Geographic where you see the great white shark breaching the water. Literally, the whole body of the whole shark comes out the water. That's actually here. This is at Seal Island. And there's a shelf where the great white shark attacks the seal from below, and they use their speed and hit them on the surface, and that's why they breach the water there. So it's pretty spectacular to witness. So I think that's Seal Island down below, if I'm not mistaken. It's this very small little island just down there, full of seals. Full of little seals, poor little things, getting smashed by great white sharks all day long. Not good, right? Alright, I think we can start turning in. I've lost my where's my VFR? Oh, there we go. She's back on. Lost it for a second. It's been playing silly games with me today. That wasn't there a second ago, and as soon as I put the VFR map, it came on again. So, right, we're going to start heading back to Cape Town, and then we'll do a landing, and then we're off to the Bermuda Triangle. So probably about another 10 or so minutes, and then we'll be down.
The Cape of Good Hope is a rocky headland on the Atlantic coast of the Cape Peninsula in South Africa. A common misconception is that the Cape of Good Hope is the southern tip of Africa.
That's been played already. Oh, so it looks like we double-crossed back on ourselves. That's all good. We'll just keep pushing down the coast here. I think this is heading towards Hout Bay. This is a beautiful area for fishing and seafood. and heading towards Simonstown. Simonstown's a South African Navy port. It's full of the South African Navy ships. This is like their biggest naval yard in the country. Wonderful scenery. Cape Town is beautiful, let me tell you. Theo, Cape Town is beautiful. I absolutely love it. Where are you from, Theo? Hey, Leon, how's it going? Oh, hola, piggy. Hey, brother, what's happening? Hope you and the family are well, dude. Thanks for jumping in. I don't normally stream on Sundays, and I thought, you know, we lost a day in the week through due to the simulation having to be reinstalled twice. Very emotional time for the pig. Wasn't happy.
Boulders Beach is a sheltered beach
thought, let's
made
make
up
up
of
for it on
inlets
Sunday,
between
right?
granite boulders, from which the name originated. It is located in the Cape Peninsula, near Simonstown towards Cape Point, near Cape Town,
The
in
Netherlands.
the Western Cape
Wow.
province of South
400.
Africa. It is also commonly known as Boulders Bay. It is a popular tourist spot because of a colony of African penguins which settled there in 1982. Boulders Beach forms part of the Table Mountain National Park. These African penguins are only found on the coastlines of southern Africa. These penguins are currently on the verge of extinction. As a result, the penguins are under the protection of the Cape Nature Conservation. Although set in the midst of a residential area, it is one of the few sites where this vulnerable bird can be observed at close range, wandering freely in a protected natural environment. From just 2 breeding pairs in 1982, the penguin colony has grown to about 3,000 birds in recent years. This is partly due to the reduction in commercial pelagic trawling in False Bay, which has increased the supply of pilchards and anchovy, which form part of the penguin's diet. Bordered mainly by indigenous bush above the high water mark on the one side, and the clear water of False Bay on the other, the area comprises a number of small sheltered bays, partially enclosed by granite boulders that are 540 million years old. The most popular recreational spot is Boulders Beach, but the penguins are best viewed from Foxy Beach, where newly constructed boardwalks take visitors to within a few meters of the birds. It is also a popular swimming beach, although people are restricted to beaches adjacent to the
Javed,
penguin
thanks for
colony.
jumping in. You're a legend, dude. Thanks for following the pig. Welcome into the family. Razorpig sending Razorpig 50 50 stars. That's one of my moderators. Which one's that? Is that Andy again? Thank you very much for sending the stars. Or is that you, Daryl? You guys are legends. Thanks for the support, guys. I got the best mods. I got the best 2 moderators right now. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Alright, pushing on. Correct. Yes, the South Africa and the Netherlands go way back.
Fish Hoek is a
Correct.
coastal town at the
Jan
eastern
van
end of
Riebeck
the Fish Hoek
founded
Valley
South
on
Africa
the
for the
False Bay
Dutch.
side of the Cape Peninsula in the Western Cape, South Africa. Previously a separate municipality, Fish Hoek is now part of the city of Cape Town. As a coastal suburb of Cape Town, Fish Hoek is popular as a residence for commuters, retired people and holidaymakers alike. The traditional industries of trek fishing and angling coexist with the leisure pursuits of surfing, sailing and sunbathing. It is on the same rail line as Mausenberg through Cork Bay to Simonstown, where the line ends.
That's
My
alright, Andrew.
grandfather took us toddlers on the train from Mausenberg to Fish Hoek, where would walk along the long winding path from the beach out to sea, and huge boulders would make for tiny little caves that we would adventure through. We called them the caves. Before 2010, Fish Hoek was also known the only town that did not allow alcohol to be sold there. The deal was that when the town was sold, the conservative owner wrote that in as part of the agreement, and even to a few years ago, you could not find a liquor store there. Fish Hoek also links the 2 oceans together with a road stretching from Fish Hoek on the Indian Ocean to Noordhoek on the Atlantic Ocean. The stretch of road is less than 8 kilometers long, and is the path of the famous 2 Oceans Ultra Marathon held annually.
This is a real good tour of Cape Town, chat.
Kalk Bay, pronounced Cork Bay, is a fishing village on the coast of False Bay, South Africa, and is now a suburb of Greater Cape Town. It lies between the ocean and
Guten
sharply
Morgen.
rising mountainous heights that are buttressed by crags of Grey Table Mountain sandstone. A literal translation from the Dutch/Afrikaans name Kalkbaai is Lime Bay. This derives from the vast deposits of mussel shells found there, which early settlers burned to make lime for construction. Lime kilns to roast
Cool.
mussel shells are still found along the west coast. The railway from the central business district of Cape Town to Simonstown passes through Kalk Bay, and in some places the line is only meters from the water's edge. The foundation stone for the harbour was laid in 1913. Several famous caves are located in the mountains above the village. They are of
Hey, buddy.
importance to
Welcome in, mate.
speleologists because they have formed in sandstone. Large cave systems are not often found in this type of chemically unreactive rock. Kalk Bay is also home to the tiny but locally famous surf spot named Kalk Bay Reef. This is renowned for heavy barrels and the associated shallow reef. It is best served on a big southeasterly swell or a northwest wind. In smaller swells,
Theo,
low tide
thank you for
makes
following the
better
pig. You're a
balance.
legend, dude.
Southern right
Welcome to
whales
the family,
come
man.
here during whale watching seasons and are often seen playing or resting very close to surfers or piers. In 2018, Forbes magazine voted the neighborhood one of the coolest in the world. In Kalk Bay, you must visit Sneaky's, which is famous for the sale of snook, which once tasted makes you want to get more. Also, the Brass Bell restaurant, an upmarket eatery, is housed on a rocky outcrop into the sea. It's famous for its exotic seafood dishes, and whilst eating there, you can watch surfers surfing the breakers around you.
How cool is that, chat? What a flight. Loving it. Yeah, dude. Hey, Paul, watch the stream later. Have a good one. Wish your mum from me, from Razor Pig. She'll probably raise an eyebrow or two when you say that. Happy Mother's Day, dude. Hope you have a grand day and cherish every moment with her, dude. Have a safe and happy day, and I'll check you on the next one, buddy. Catch you later, man. What a legend, Paul. What a legend. Have a good one, champ. Couple of more POIs and then we're going to be heading in, guys.
Muizenberg is a beachside town in the Western Cape, South Africa. It is situated where the shore of the Cape Peninsula curves round to the east on the False Bay coast. It is considered to be the main surfing spot in Cape Town and is currently home to a surfing community centered on the popular Surfers Corner. The railway from Cape Town, which for 20 years stopped at Winburg, was extended to Muizenberg in 1882. Muizenberg started as a place for holiday homes for the rich after the discovery of gold in the Witwatersrand in 1886. Muizenberg municipality was established in 1895. It merged with Kalk Bay in 1897. In 1910, a library opened next to the Natale Labia, and a year later a post office opened. In 1911, the first pavilion, a wooden one, was built. The famous architect, Sir Herbert Baker, designed his house Sand Hills on Atlantic Road, was the architect for Virginite further along the same road, and designed Cole and Mar on Main Road. Many of the buildings in Muizenberg date from the resort town's heyday and are built in the Art Deco style. At its peak, the Muizenberg beachfront attracted masses of holidaymakers.
Almost there,
and the beach
chat.
in front
We're
of
just
the
on final
pavilion
now.
earned the
We'll be
name
landing
Snake
soon.
Pit. It boasted a large Jewish population that attended the synagogue in Camp Road. The community is celebrated in a book called The Stettel by the Sea. Nearby is the famous Rhodes Cottage. Rhodes Cottage is a small house on the seafront that Cecil Rhodes bought as a holiday cottage, and this was where he died in 1902. The house is preserved as a museum dedicated to Rhodes' life and is open to the public.
I know, dude. I would not be surfing down there, Damien. Seriously, you know, there's here. I mean, I've been to Cape Town a few times, they have what they call kelp. There's a lot of kelp, and you know everyone knows what kelp is. If not, it's seaweed. And also the conditions here. The sea's very, very cold. So when you do, I'm actually a qualified deep sea diver, and I've done a fair number of shark dives during my diving, like not really a career, but hobby. Let's call it that. And yeah, that's one area that I would not, as a diver, be diving without a cage. There's a lot of famous or popular tourist charters that you can do where they take you out and do caged diving off the coast here in Cape Town with the great white shark, but definitely something that I would not be doing as a free diver in the ocean here. Surfing, yeah, that's another kettle of fish. I'd rather be under the water than on top of it, right? But yeah, be careful, Razor Pig, be careful. I'm going to be careful, dude. We're coming in. We're going to be landing at Cape Town International Airport. It's all good in the hood, buddy. What a great flight. Look how big Cape Town is, guys. It is massive, right? We've just been right down, literally, Table Mountain, right down the peninsula, right round the back here. That's the furthest point over there, and we've come straight back up the coast here. Dude, what a great flight. Loved it. Just goes to show how big Cape Town is. Phenomenal. The great white shark is an absolutely, truly wonderful and beautiful animal. And it's something to be, you know, don't forget, we're going into its environment. It's not coming into ours. So it's like walking through Africa's bush. You know, if you want to go walking through Africa's bush when there's lion, leopard, and stuff like that around, then you know you're gonna get smashed. You just got to respect the ocean, guys, eh? You know what I mean? Starting to drop now towards the airport. Cape Town International, dead ahead. Let's get approval. Cape Town approach. Class C airspace transition. Here we go. Flying with my left hand while I do ATC with my right hand. Who says I can't multitask? Come on. Pig's doing well.
Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Come on. Right, let me just hit my squawk. What a great flight. Loved it. Good little aircraft as well.
Squawk 2244 Razor orbiting 71.
Razor 671 radar contact 4 miles west of Cape Town, 1,000 feet. Clear through the Charlie airspace. Maintain on navigation.
Acknowledge. Let's get it down, chat.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace, Razor orbiting 71.
Dooku, thanks for jumping in and following the pig. You're a legend, man. Welcome to the following family, buddy. Contact tower. Full stop landing. Let's see if we can tune in.
Razor orbiting 71 is 3 miles west with Oscar to land.
Okay, Cape Town tower.
Mauritius 749 is 8 miles ILS, runway 14.
Mauritius 749, wind 200 degrees, 9 knots, runway 14, clear to land.
Acknowledge.
Clear to land, runway 14, Mauritius 749.
Here we go.
Saturday 311, clear to land runway 11, wind 040 degrees, 2 knots.
Clear to land 11, Saturday 311. Saturday 313.
Town Tower, Razor Pick 71.
Saturday 313 power. Proceed left hand base runway 11. Wind 040 degrees. For knots. Unit 1021. Report left hand base.
Now 13 left hand base runway 11. QNH 1021. Saturday 313.
Cargo 29er train contact Cape Town Center on 124.7.
I'm landing, chat. I'm going in. Let's get it down, then we want to go Bermuda Triangle, right?
Alpha Charlie Hotel Tower, clear to land runway 11, wind 060 degrees for knots.
Clear to land 5 Charlie Hotel.
Going to 124.7 cargo 29er tree.
Razor Pick 71, you are not cleared to land.
Don't tell ATC. Awesome stuff, chat. That was brilliant. Loved it.
Romeo Alpha Mike Romeo Tower, clear to land runway.
Let's just pull out on the grass here.
Wind 060 degrees 6 knots.
Clear to land runway 29 Alpha Mike.
Razor Pick 71, you are not cleared to land.
Oh, I just got told off by ATC. Shouldn't have done that, but anyway, we're down. Don't tell anyone. I've got to lose my wings otherwise. Alright, we're off. We just wanted to keep it rolling. Hey, thanks for the 50 stars, Andy. Thanks a lot, mate. You're a legend, dude. That is Andy, isn't it? It just keeps coming up as Razor Pig. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's you again. You keep getting me confused. I'm glad I haven't got like 10 moderators right now. But Andrew, thanks very much. You're a legend, mate. Thanks a lot, man, for all your support as usual. Main menu. Okay, let's go. Bermuda Triangle. We're going to go and do that. How good was that Cape Town flight? Absolutely loved it. That was a good approach on landing as well. I hate messing about. The ATC can be quite bugged out. You know, I requested full stop landing, and then they start going on about all this other stuff. You know, they don't actually give you the straight, yep, hold or, you know, land and stuff. So sometimes it can be a bit annoying. But I just wanted to get the plane down. I didn't want to hang around just waiting and waiting and waiting. We want to get flying, right? So Bermuda Triangle, let's tee it up. Alright, where am I going? Where am I going? Okay, map. That would help. So we'll take out a... let's have a look what plane I'm going to take for this one. Let's take the Savage out. This is cool. Liveries. Alright, world map. Let's load it in. Bermuda Triangle, guys. This is happening. Let's go! You got the Fiji Airways skin, bro? No, I don't think I do, hey? I'll have to find one. I had like 300 skins. I had to dump them all because one of them or two of them were corrupt and it was causing the game to crash. So I've had to literally dump them, and I've been trying to slowly put some of them back in. So, okay, what we're doing? Okay, what time is it over there right now? Let's check it out. Okay, so it's live weather, 7 a.m. Thunderstorms at the Bermuda Triangle? I don't think so. Shall we go for it? We're not going to see anything anyway. Might as well just crack in and jump in, eh? 7. We're only checking out the POI, so we might as well just jump in. Thunderstorms and probably dark. I don't know, but we can check it out. Alright, we're only doing this for the POI. You're not going to see anything. We're in the middle of the ocean, so you're just going to see lots of water. A very quick flight, watch the POI, and then we'll... in fact, you know what I'm going to do? Let's change that up. We're going to land. We're going to land. Gabe, what's happening? Gabe, thanks very much for following the pig, man, and liking the stream. You're a legend. Thanks, welcome to the family. We're going to land. And I really miss my Grumman Goose. I'm going to have to re-download that again. What an awesome aircraft. Where's me plane? Here we go. Little A5. Let's take her up. Here we go. Let's fly. Right, you got your rod ready and your mankini and your bikini or whatever, whoever's on board, grab it out, your case, and we're going to go and do some fishing and swimming at the Bermuda Triangle. It'll probably spawn us quite high up. Let me just take the tension off my HOTAS because I'm no longer flying a... Look at this. I got a Caribbean skin. How good's that? Love it. Better than nothing, right? That's better. Okay, let's do it. Let's just see where I am on the POIs. Somewhere.
The Bermuda Triangle, also known as the Devil's Triangle or Hurricane Alley, is a loosely defined region in the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean where a number of aircraft and ships are said to have disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Most reputable sources dismiss the idea that there is any mystery. The vicinity of the Bermuda Triangle is amongst the most heavily traveled shipping lanes in the world, with ships frequently crossing through it for ports in the Americas, Europe and the Caribbean islands. Cruise ships and pleasure craft regularly sail through the region, and commercial and private aircraft routinely fly over it. Popular culture has attributed various disappearances to the paranormal or activity by extraterrestrial beings. Documented evidence indicates that a significant percentage of the incidents were spurious, inaccurately reported, or embellished by later authors. The Gaddis Argosy article delineated the boundaries of the triangle, giving its vertices as Miami, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. Subsequent writers did not necessarily follow this definition.
Hope we don't
Some
crash.
writers gave different boundaries and vertices to the triangle, with the total area varying from 1,300,000 to 3,900,000 square kilometers. Indeed, some writers even stretch it as far as the Irish coast. Consequently, the determination of
This
which
is a no
accidents
return
occurred
flight.
inside the triangle depends on which writer reported them. Compass problems are one of the cited phrases in many triangle incidents. While some have theorized that unusual local magnetic anomalies may exist in the area, such anomalies have not been found. Compasses have natural magnetic variations in relation to the magnetic poles, a fact which navigators have known for centuries. Magnetic north and geographic north are exactly the same only for a small number of places. For example, as of 2000, in the United States, only those places on a line running from Wisconsin to the Gulf of Mexico. But the public may not be as informed, and think there is something mysterious about a compass changing across an area as large as the triangle, which it naturally will. The Gulf Stream is a major surface current, primarily driven by thermohaline circulation that originates in the Gulf of Mexico and then flows through the Straits of Florida into the North Atlantic. In essence, it is a river within an ocean, and, like a river, it can and does carry floating objects. It has a maximum surface velocity of about 2
It's
meters
well
per
suited,
second.
Daryl.
A small plane making a water landing or a boat having engine trouble can be carried away from its reported position by the current. One of the most cited explanations in official inquiries as to the loss of any aircraft or vessel is human error. Human stubbornness may have caused businessman Harvey Conover to lose his sailing yacht, Revenant, as he sailed into the teeth of a storm south of Florida on January 1, 1958.
Ooh, how good's that? Welcome to the Bermuda Triangle, guys. Not a lot to see out here, just a lot of water, and hopefully I'm not going to crash. I'm just spiraling in descent here, and we're going to level off in a second and do a landing. Right, engine cut. Here we go. God, I love this little plane. One of my favorites. You got to get the simulation, guys. And you know, there's 3 different tiers that you can purchase, and in all 3 of them, this plane's in it. Great little plane, love it. Good for exploring. Check out this. Get to those beautiful spots. That's almost worth a photograph on its own, guys. Let's get a nice shot. There we go. Welcome to the Bermuda Triangle. That's unreal. Fantastic stuff, guys. Thanks very much for that. It was a quick flight. Just wanted to show it off. You guys were pretty interested to check it out, so why the hell not? Right, what are we up to next? As far as SIPMO, as far as big flights tonight, I'll tee that up. Maybe we can do a Los Angeles to Santiago another night. I'm just doing a couple of, this is my non-streaming night, so I'm just doing a couple of flights. Just wanted to jump on because we missed the day and the week, and I just wanted to jump in and say hi. Let me just make a note of that, dude. Alright. Right, let's just go back to main menu, and then we'll see where we're going to head off now. Let's check it out. 15 viewers in chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. 15 viewers in stream, rather. Thanks for being on board. I hope you're having a grand day. Janae. Nothing happened except compass variations, dude. It's a place that I would not feel comfortable if I was sailing through, that's for sure. Absolutely. Anybody want me to take a plane up over their house or anywhere? Let's do a recommendation now. Let's get one in. Let's go. Any of the new followers want to jump in and put a location in? We can go check it out, guys. I'm happy to do that for you guys. No worries at all.
This is Sparta!
Jose, thanks for sharing the stream, dude. Let's hit the reactions, guys. Let's hit the reactions. Let's do, you know, let's get some follows, likes, and shares all done. That would be awesome stuff. How about the Loch Ness flyover in the future? Woo! I'll tell you what we can do. Why don't we do the Loch Ness flyover now? Would you like to do that, Doug? How about the Spitfire? Would you like to check that out? And then Theo, maybe, let me just write that down. Turks and Caicos. Is that possible? Let me just do a quick Spitfire flight, then maybe we can fit it in, dude. What do you reckon? Okay, let's go Loch Ness. Let's go Spitfire. Let's go check it out. I love taking the Spit up. Go see Nessie. Great stuff. No worries, dude. Landing challenge. Okay, we can do that too. I'll tell you what we'll do. Only because you've asked. Godie, thanks very much for following the pig. What a legend. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let me just tee this up. I'm going to do something that I'm going to regret, I think. And then we're going to do Loch Ness straight after that. This will be a very quick flight. Trust me. I'm flying. It'll be a very quick flight. Oh God, I don't believe I'm doing this. Okay. Just getting the coordinates, guys. Let's go world map. Let's change the aircraft. Land on the front lawn of the White House. That'd be funny. I'll get shot. I'll get shot by all the Secret Service. I don't want to get shot. Alright, what are we gonna... Oh man, this is gonna be very interesting. I don't know how this is gonna fare. I could make it easy for myself. Well, easy-ish. Just thinking, chat. Let's take up one of these. This is probably going to end up right in the valleys. It's not going to end up well, but we'll try it. I'm going to go medical aid, Red Cross, because that's suiting. Because I'm going to end up crashing this. I can feel it. I can feel it. All right, here we go. Results. Here we go. Ah, Lucca Airport. Why me? Departure. Arrival. And for those that don't know what Lucca Airport is, you're just about to get it. Crash course, literally. Crash course. Hardest runway in the world. This is the hardest runway in the world, right? You get nudist colony. Dude, this is Andrew the mod's fault now. I'm going to be doing this. Okay, let's go. This is Lucca Airport. If anyone doesn't know what Lucca Airport is, this is the hardest airport to land at. Or Lucca Airport in the world. This is in Nepal. And people land here. Why, I don't know. I guess it's the only way in and out to get supplies to the community in this mountainous region. And I've tried this a couple of times. I think the once I flew it about 8 times and got the landing right on the 8th time or something like that. It's not the easiest to land at. And you'll see why. Alright, down there somewhere is the runway. Oh, I don't believe this. Andrew, you're a bad influence, dude. Alright, this is not going to end well, I can see it. What a beautiful little town. Look at this. And that's what I'm going to be in the back of this, in the Red Cross, in a stretcher. That'll be me. So this is a little airport. Look at this. Welcome to Lucca Airport. How beautiful is this, chat? How beautiful is this? Small little community, small little town, and right down there is the runway. Oh wow. Yep, you're not wrong. It looks like a driveway. Landing it is harder than taking off. Taking off is like a roller coaster. Landing is something else. And you're right up here in the mountains. Absolutely beautiful. And let's give it a go, right? Let's give it a go. Wow, where's the runway gone? Someone's brick wall there. Don't want to hit that. Look how beautiful this is, guys. Woo. Alright, let's go try and do a landing. This is going to be the fun bit. Taking off's easy. It's the landing bit that's a bit dodge. So we're going to flick around. We need to come down with about 45-degree angle. I'm stalling already. Full throttle, I'm stalling already. Right, let's get above the runway. Flaps down. Let's see how good I am. And there's a brick wall at the end of the runway, don't forget, and there's a brick wall at the beginning of the runway. Not to mention that, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And up. Oh, little bounce. And down. Oh, mate. And that's taking off and landing at Lucca Airport. Hardest airport runway in the world, right? Woo! Didn't think that was going to go as easy as that. Too high, Gabe. I got it in, man. I got it in. Challenge done. And don't forget, the runway goes uphill. So even if I'm over speed, it's slowing down. It's actually helping my braking as well. So that's cool. Look at the setting, man. And in the mountains, this is a real place. This is a real place. I've seen this on one of the shows back in the day, many years ago. Lukla Airport in Nepal. And this community, what a beautiful little town. Stunning. I saw one streamer try to take off with an Airbus 320 down here, and I don't know how that ended up for him, but he's a real pilot, so I think he was just doing it as a, if he could do it or not. But yeah, I'm not giving you any ideas. Very easy. Yeah, it seems easy. The first time I actually tried it, I was coming in more or less level, and I was losing my speed. And I'll tell you something. Try again with a bigger plane. Oh man, shall I try with a bigger plane? You're killing me. You want me to try with a bigger plane? Okay. I don't want to take a big plane out. It's going to scare me. Alright, it's going to crash. Alright? It's going to you know it's going to end up bad. It's an Airbus. Shall we do the Airbus just for a crack? Alright. Don't believe I'm doing this. You guys, I'll tell you drive me nuts tonight. Theo, if you stay in stream, we'll do that. I'm just going to take a quick flight in the Spitfire, and then I'm going to do that for you, Theo. I'm going to do that flight in for the across Scotland in the Loch Ness, and then I'm going to do that flight for you, Theo. That's no problem at all, buddy. Island west of Curios. Okay, is it? Let me just write this down. So it's C-A-I-C-O-S. Please don't make me pronounce it. I'm not good at that. So Theo, we're going to do that straight after the after that. What's the in-flight video? I don't know. Passenger 57. What's that one with Wesley Snipes? Probably that one. This is going to be... Oh man, look, I'm in the guy's kitchen with my right wing here. This is not ending good. This is not ending good, chat. I don't believe you get me to do this right now. Bush Talk Radio. Yeah, we're not going to get time for Bush Talk Radio. It's going to be Bush Talk funeral service. That's what it will be. Oh, guys, come on. Look at that. I'm almost on the guy's gate. Look, there's the ambulance ready for me. Pick up the body. Okay, this is not ending well. Flaps. Let's do it. If I pull this off... Full throttle. Here we go. I don't believe you guys. I'm like literally going to knock people's the roofs off here. Look at that. I'm pretty close. Oh, here we go. No, 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 no. Pull up. Back. I'm losing speed. It's not good, chat. It's really not good. I'm flat stick. Ah. You're kidding. How? How was that even possible? I don't want any laughing emojis in chat right now. You're going to stress me out. I've literally got to get a bit of altitude to come back in. Yeah, I'm losing speed. I've got to crank that right up. And I'll come back down this valley and try and land it. How close was that from hitting the trees, right? You want me to try and land it? I'll tell you now, I am not going to land this baby. I'm nose up right now. I've got to put my nose down. I'm going to stall out. 200. I need to get my nose down. I'm going to turn around in front of us in this valley here. And then try and take it in. Oh, Doug, that's hilarious. I feel like I'm going to start laughing in a minute and have tears running down my cheeks right now. But I don't want to spoil the vision. This is going to be insane. I hope there's no passengers on board because they'll be soiling themselves right now. And I'm doing this live on stream. No pressure, chat. Alright, here we go. Tight turn. Nose down a little bit. I don't want to lose any speed. 230. Pull back. I am full throttle right now, guys. I've got to turn in this valley. Start turning to the right. There we go. And then as soon as I come in, I'm going to drop gear and drop flaps. Try and get a little bit of altitude. Make a U-turn. Look at this. U-turn happening. Right, here we go. Gear, flaps down. On approach. Lucca Airport, here we go. Overspeed my butt. I don't care. Oh, dude. Hardest runway in the world to land at. In a prop. In a bush plane. And you got me landing it in a commercial jet. Ah, why me? What are you? You corrupted me. I can't even see where the runway is. Aha, there she is. So I'm going to go in. This is going to be not good. I'm telling you now, it's not going to end up well. I need to just add a little bit of thrust here. I cannot go in like I normally do at 160. I'm going to have to be about 130. I've got altitude. Reverse thrust. I have got air brakes going on. I've got everything going on. Look at this. I'm coasting it down as slow as I can. Just put my air brakes up. I don't want to stall. Starting to turn in now, guys. Look at the face of stress. The face of concentration. Oh, come on. Don't throw the 200 stars dingle dangle in there. You're going to make me crash for sure, dude. It'll never happen. I'm not confident. I'm telling you right now. Alright, air brakes on again. Now I really need to start turning in. Using my pedals. Full throttle, full throttle, full throttle. Yeah, I'm going to stall this for sure. Oh, this is really hard. And it's a short runway as well. This is into a mountain if I don't get it right. Oh, no, I'm stalling. Speed. Speed. Speechless. I could have had that. I'll have to try that again sometime. We'll do that another stream, right? We'll have a crack. Dude, but the takeoff and the approach was fine, but you got to get that speed. You just spilled your coffee. I'm glad I wasn't drinking me water when I was doing that, because I would have just literally wet my whole computer. I think I just wet something else. Anyway, moving on. Let's go to Scotland. Something less stressful. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was a good crack. Hey, great takeoff. We only just made those trees, and that was full throttle as well. Robert, man, with the 200 stars. Thank you very much, dude. Woo, you're a legend. Thanks very much. Excellent stuff. Guys, you make me do some funky stuff on here. It's not fair. It's not right. Stop picking on the pig. Okay, let's go Spitfire. Airbus 320 at Lukla. That should be a challenge for all streamers. The first one to land an Airbus 320 at Lukla wins a prize. That would be a good one to set out, wouldn't it? Oh man, thanks very much, Robert. That's much appreciated, dude. Unreal. That was fun. That was so much fun. Right, I'm not going to go for the American livery. I'm going to go for the traditional, the Muscat livery. This is pretty cool. Okay. For those that haven't seen the Spitfire in action in the simulation, you are in for a treat. Alright, let's go back here and get the Loch Ness. And then straight after this, we are going to Theo's Caicos Islands. I don't even know where that is, but we will find it. For those that don't know, I use Google Maps to search where things are. If you left click anywhere on Google Earth, it actually gives you a longitude and latitude reference point, which you can copy and paste straight into the simulation like this. Boom. And that should take you straight to Loch Ness. And there she is. Great Glen. Ooh. Caledonian Canal. Cool. Inverness. Beautiful up here. Beautiful. Alright, let's take off from Inverness. Head straight down. Ben Nevis. Some beautiful places around here, right? We can do it. We can do it. Quick 15-minute flight, guys. And then we'll go and do the other flight before I off-stream. We'll hit these waypoints here as well. There you go. And we'll stick those through on Bush Talk Radio as well, so see what we can pick up. Right, real-time, live weather, live traffic. I'm going to put here all players to be visible regardless of the settings. No, live players, AI, air traffic. Actually, I'll put all players. Right. Widely travel this area. It's a beautiful country. I'm looking forward to this. I've done some really cool POI flights in Scotland. I've done over from the Edinburgh Castle and all about the Edinburgh Tattoo, and over some of the POIs there, and showing you things like William Wallace Monument over the bridges there. That's connecting this section here. What is it called? Queen's Ferry Crossing, 4th Road Bridge. Those 3 bridges are stunning. Done a whole flight through here, up here to the top, Stirling Castle, the Battle of Stirling, the Battle of Bannockburn. Absolutely fantastic stream I did the one night, going through all the battles and stuff of back in the day. Alright, let's go, let's do it, let's get cracking on. Hiking, can you imagine hiking in Scotland? Absolutely picturesque. I mean, I grew up in North Wales and Wales. I spent a lot of time in Wales, beautiful country as well. And I know exactly what you're saying, some of the best countryside. One of the biggest things that I regret is I never went to Dublin or Ireland, Southern Ireland. Never went to Scotland. Regrets. I should have done it. I had the opportunity many times. Never took it. What a goose. I was a big goose. And I'm widely travelled all over the world, chat. I've lived on 3 continents, and I can't even go up the road to Scotland. What's going on? 14-day tour in northern Scotland was wonderful. I bet you had a lot of winter warmers and woolies and jumpers and thermals and all that stuff, because it gets rather cold up there. We're in the spit. Check this baby out. Let's just get my Bush Talk Radio tuned in, ready to go. I think I just stole the engine. It's not clever. I just restarted it a second, guys. Alright, what I'm going to need is I'm going to need to call up my VFR map, because I will be needing that. Let's just start this engine up. Oi! I'm a Spitfire. Get out! So this is real air traffic and stuff. This is actually a plane taking off right now. Let's throttle up a little bit. Let's open the hatch. Door down. Alright, let's get going. Listen to these engines when I'm only quarter thrust right now. Here we go. Right, let's close the hood.
Inverness Tower, raise orbiting 7-1, continue for south departure.
Ah, the spit. We gotta love this spit. Cool. We're flying over a POI. I didn't know we were going to, so I might as well check it out. All right. See you later. Thank you very much.
Inverness Tower, raise orbiting 7-1, frequency change.
POIs are points of interest. So that could be a building, a town, a city, a battle site. It could be a waterway, a mountain range. Those are all POIs, points of interest. And we're just about to fly over one right now. So this is the exact location where something happened in the world, right?
The Battle of Culloden was the final confrontation of the Jacobite Rising of 1745. On the 16th of April 1746, the Jacobite army of Charles Edward Stuart was decisively defeated by a British government force under William Augustus, Duke of Cumberland, on Drumossie Moor near Inverness in the Scottish Highlands. It was the last pitched battle fought on British soil.
Fish and
Charles
chips
was
for
the
dinner.
eldest son of James Stuart, the exiled Stuart claimant to the British throne. Believing there was support for a Stuart restoration in both Scotland and England, he landed in Scotland in July 1745, raising an army of Scots Jacobite supporters. He took Edinburgh by September and defeated a British government force at Prestonpans. The government recalled 12,000 troops from the continent to deal with the Rising. A Jacobite invasion of England reached as far as Derby before turning back, having attracted relatively few English recruits. The Jacobites, with limited French military support, attempted to consolidate their control of Scotland, where by early 1746 they were opposed by a substantial government army. A scrambled Jacobite victory at Falkirk failed to change the strategic situation, with supplies and pay running short and with the government troops resupplied and reorganized under the Duke of Cumberland, son of British monarch George II. The Jacobite leadership had few options left other than to stand and fight. The two armies eventually met at Culloden, on terrain that gave Cumberland's larger, well-rested force the advantage. The battle lasted only an hour, with the Jacobites suffering a bloody defeat. Between 1,500 and 2,000 Jacobites were killed or wounded, while about 300 government soldiers were killed or wounded. While perhaps 5,000 to 6,000 Jacobites remained in arms in Scotland, the leadership took the decision to disperse, effectively ending the Rising. Culloden and its aftermath continue to arouse strong feelings. The University of Glasgow awarded the Duke of Cumberland an honorary doctorate, but many modern commentators allege that the aftermath of the battle and subsequent crackdown on Jacobite sympathizers were brutal, earning Cumberland the sobriquet Butcher. Efforts were subsequently made to further integrate the comparatively undeveloped Scottish Highlands into the Kingdom of Great Britain. Civil penalties were introduced to undermine the Scottish clan system, which had provided the Jacobites with the means to rapidly mobilize an army.
Interesting stuff. That was a POI that I didn't even know about. That was what we just flew over there, the Battle of Culloden, back in the day, 1745. That was a few weeks ago. And we're just going to fly down the loch here. Absolutely stunning scenery here in Scotland. Love it. Look how beautiful this is, chat. Wow. Breathtaking stuff. Straight down the loch towards the Loch Ness Monster. And I don't know what's happened again with my... It must be the game tonight. So I've lost my my waypoint. Actually, when I set it, it gives you actually a waypoint bearing. It's done this one, but it hasn't given me all the other points, which is annoying. They usually should give you the whole lot, all the way through all the different waypoints. So yeah, it's not. It did this on the South African flight earlier, but that's all good. We know where we're going. Straight down the water, chat. Easy. Oh, there's a couple more POIs here to check out too. I didn't even know about. We'll fly through them, and they automatically. The POIs are points of interest, and I've got the Bush Talk radio tuned into the game. So when you fly in them, you can set them 1, 3, 5, and 10 mile radius. It gives you a radius around the POI. When you fly into that radius, they automatically start playing, and all the information is fed through from Wikipedia. How cool is that? So it's not some made up rubbish.
The Great Glen, also known as Glen Albin or Glen Moor, is a glen in Scotland running for 62 miles from Inverness on the edge of Moray Firth, in an approximately straight line to Fort William at the head of Loch Lynn. It follows a geological fault known as the Great Glen Fault, and bisects the Scottish Highlands into the Grampian Mountains to the southeast and the Northwest Highlands to the northwest. The glen is a natural travelling route in the Highlands of Scotland, which is used by both the Caledonian Canal and the A82 road, which link the city of Inverness on the northeast coast with Fort William on the west coast. The Invergarry and Fort Augustus Railway was built in 1896 from the southern end of the glen to the southern end of Loch Ness, but was never extended to Inverness. The railway closed in 1947. In 2002, the Great Glen Way was opened. A long-distance route for cyclists, canoeists, and walkers, it consists of a series of footpaths, forestry tracks, canal paths and occasional stretches of road linking Fort William to Inverness. The Glen's strategic importance in controlling the Highland Scottish clans, particularly around the time of the Jacobite risings of the 18th century, is recognised by the presence of the towns of Fort William in the south, Fort Augustus in the middle of the glen, and Fort George, just
amazing,
to the north
Doug,
of
isn't it?
Inverness.
Love it. Look at that, mate.
Much of the glen was taken
Stunning.
up with a series of lochs, with rivers connecting them. The Caledonian Canal also uses the lochs as part of the route, but the rivers are not navigable. From northeast to southwest, the natural water features along the
This
Great
is
Glen
the Loch Ness.
River Ness, Loch Dock 4, Loch Ness, River
So this is Scotland.
Loch Oich.
Where in the game
Loch
are you?
Lochy.
You mean where am I playing
River
it from,
Lochy.
or where I am in the
Loch
game
Linney,
right
the
now?
watershed lies between Loch Oich and Loch Lochy. Loch Linney to the south of Fort William is a sea loch into which both the River
Amazing
Lochy
technology,
and
isn't it,
Caledonian
Janae?
Canal
Absolutely
emerge.
amazing stuff.
At the north end, the River Ness empties into the Moray Firth.
Let's open up the cockpit and hear those engines roar. Let's check it. In game. This is Scotland. Welcome to Scotland. So this is the northern parts of Scotland, heading down from Inverness, heading down the loch near the Loch Ness Monster. What a cool little flight just down the bottom here, heading towards this little airport down here. We'll go and do a landing down here. Unbelievable scenery. Look at this, guys. So this is where the Loch Ness Monsters supposedly lives. And the Highlands of Scotland, absolutely beautiful. Hey Janae, take it easy, have a great day. My fur baby has legs crossed. Shame. Enjoy the flights. Thanks very much. Have a great day. Always good to see you in stream. Just stay safe, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. All the best to you, sweetheart. Alright, let's check out where we're going. I think the waypoint's still got to go a little bit further down. Yep, there's our landing strip just over here, so let's go check it out.
The Caledonian Canal connects the Scottish east coast of Inverness with the west coast at Corpac near Fort William in Scotland. The canal was constructed in the early 19th century by Scottish engineer Thomas Telford.
And then we're going to swing back to the airport. Alright, these landings are going to be interesting. As you all know, the Spitfire is not the easiest to land, but we'll give it a good crack anyway. So I think it's just over this small little hill, or just in to the right. And then we've got time for one more flight, which is going to be for Theo. Theo, you still on board, buddy? Just to the left. There it is. We'll come around for an approach. No worries, dude. We're going to be hitting your flight after we've landed this baby. What an awesome stream tonight, guys. Just absolutely fantastic to let you guys witness some of these stunning graphics, stunning, you know, in this brilliant simulation. We've done some cool flights, and I don't know if this is going to be a cool landing, but we'll see how we go. I'm probably coming in a bit too fast, but we'll see. I might have to go back around, actually. I was a bit high. Yep. Safety first. So the first stream tonight, the first flight tonight was an Airbus 320 Neo, and that was from where was that from? That was in the UK. That was an awesome flight, British RAF flight, which was from Brize, Norton, all the way to Anglesey Valley Camp in Anglesey there in North Wales. Over Snowdonia, over Cardiff, the River Severn, and so on. Absolutely fantastic. And then straight after that we went on to a bush flight in Cape Town, did some awesome POIs in Cape Town, over the prison where Mandela, Robben Island, where he spent all those years, and then we flew over to Cape Point and all the beaches and stunning facilities there. I don't know how this is going to end, guys. This is not one for landing, but we'll give it a good go. Here we go. Nose up. Try and stall it down, slow as we can. Perfect. Woo! Almost nosed it in the end. That was pretty close. I thought we were going to hit those trees, but we actually ran out of runway, literally like a couple of meters, and I would have been on some footpath. We did it. That's probably the best landing I've done in the Spitfire. It is so hard to land. You've got to literally, as your wheels come down, you nose it up and bring it into almost a stall down onto the, otherwise your wings and you overspeed as well. I was actually coming down pretty slow, but still hard to stop. Awesome stuff. Right, continue. Here we go. Now let's have a look for this place. All right. We are going. We are going. Any particular place, Theo, where you want us to spawn in? I'm looking at the map now. North, south, east, or west of the island. East, is it Caicos, or near Cooper Jack Bay settlement to the left, to the west, or anywhere in particular? A sip mode, probably not tonight. It is a Sunday. I don't normally stream on a Sunday, my brother, but I can certainly do that another night. I'm just making up for a lost stream in the week, and I just wanted to put out some content for you guys. Dina, how's it going? Good day to you, sweetheart. How are you going, man? I hope you're having a grand day. West Island. We can do West Island. Dude, this is what we do. This is what we do. Hope you're having a really good day and staying safe, Diana. Hope you're having a really good day. I think every time I see you, because I speak to so many people in chat, I always say your name wrong first off, and then I'm like, yep, I've got to say it right. Forgive the pig. Forgive the pig, right? I'm only a simple kind of bloke, you know. I can't help it. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Andy James in the house. Afternoon, Razor from sunny Wales, dude. Dude, you're gonna have, when I go off stream in about 10 minutes, you'll have to check back and watch my stream. First flight tonight, I did an awesome stream, right, from Brize, Norton, which is west side of Oxford, straight over the River Severn, into Cardiff, Millennium Stadium, straight up towards, it was an RAF flight from RAF Brize Norton to RAF Valley Camp in North Wales, in Anglesey, and straight over Snowdonia, Brecon Beacons. Dude, you missed it. But go and watch it, man. It was awesome. Hope you enjoy it, buddy. Razor, gotta go. Thanks for the... Oh, man, absolutely. For you, brother, anytime. Dude, that was unreal. Thanks for the heads up. And, you know, I love doing stuff for you guys, as you know. And, yeah, just have a safe day, and I'll check you on the next one, brother, hey? Look after yourself. Don Lynch in the house. Good morning, Razor Pig and Razor Pig crew. Hey, Don, what's happening? Once again, I've got the best followers, man. I love seeing you guys every single day. Doug, Don, Deanna, Andy, Theo is a new follower. Man, I mean, absolutely clutch. Plus all my moderators as well. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, man. And this is my night off, and I'm streaming because, like I said, I missed a stream in the week with my problems with the simulation crashing on me and having to reinstall. So yeah, it's good to be back, man. 14 minutes. That's an easy one. We're going to have a little fly around. Go check out the mainland as well. Go check out some of this area for Theo. Yeah, dude, it was pretty clutch, mate. You'll enjoy it. All right, let's change this out. I'm going to go for... I know what I'm taking up. The little extra 330 LT. I've got very basic liveries. I've lost my Red Bull Racing as well. I'm very upset. Let's take the brown one out. Actually, I'll take the red one out. World map. 8 a.m. Sunday, 8 a.m. Let's do it. Let's fly. What an evening, guys. Love spending time with you guys on stream and checking out how things are going on your end. 19 viewers, guys. Hi, happy days. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. If you haven't hit a reaction, why the heck not? Hit a follow, a like, and a share. Follow the pig, man. Jump on board and share the content. Absolutely. 7 weeks in, just over 7 weeks, 1,000 followers. That's off the charts. And thanks to you guys for being on board. Do appreciate it. All right, let's click in. I don't think there's any Bush Talk radio out here. Alright, getting ready to go, guys, in a second.
Cleared for takeoff runway 28, raise orbiting 71.
Alright, just give me a sec, guys. Let me just connect to this. Deanna coming in with 100 stars. You're a legend. Thank you, darling. Congratulations on 1,000 subs. I can't believe it. You know, 1,000 followers is off the rails, right? Can't believe it, man. A little old me just wanted to kick back and enjoy the simulation, and I'm getting so much support. Very rarely we get anyone, you know, coming in that's not welcome. Very rarely. I think they scare them off, or they just don't like my ugly mug. I'm not sure. One of the two, maybe both. But it's unreal. And you know what, it's not just I can spend each night or each evening like chilling back, enjoying this fantastic simulation, but it makes it even better that I can do it with you guys as well. Yeah, Daryl, absolutely, dude. He needs one. Yep, dude, I'll absolutely do that. Can you just do us a favor? Send me a private message with his link, and I will certainly do that. Absolutely, it works both ways. I love to follow. In fact, I'll even watch him. I'd love to watch him as well. I do go around watching other streamers and just saying hi. Try and being a nice guy. You know, there's no one I don't like on Facebook gaming as far as Microsoft Flight. And I get on pretty much with everybody, and it's a very respectful community so far. Alright, we're getting ready to go. Let me just turn on ATC. Where are we in the world? I don't even know where we are. I'm going to turn that on. There we go. Getting ready to take off now, guys. Aha, Dominican Republic. Cuba. Okay. That's a beautiful island. Stefan, welcome in, dude. Thanks for following the pig. What a legend. What a legend. Alright, let's tune into Tower and see what they got to say.
United 1269, sorry about the delay. Do you have your company 737 on shore final inside?
United 1269, affirmative.
Roger that. Behind the landing traffic, line up one way behind. United 126.
Behind the landing traffic, line up one way. United 12.
Let's go. Absolutely, dude, and you know what I mean? Two top streamers as well, and I will definitely be on that. Consider it done, my man.
United 1269, the wind is 080 degrees 25, passing 35, runway 07, clear for takeoff.
Runway 07, clear for takeoff, United 1269.
Brize orbit 71, continue for race departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
United 2463, 320 por 135, conforma pública.
Providential's Tower, raise orbit 71,
Woo! Here we go.
Contacto radar, buenas tardes.
Hey guys, welcome into the stream. Thanks for being on board. Happy Sunday. Hope you've had an awesome weekend, guys. Absolutely brilliant, right? Love this simulation. Look at the graphics in this. Absolutely stunning, right? And for you that don't know where we are, I'll put it up now. We're near Cuba right now. Daryl Atkins coming in with a 50 stars. I send stars regardless, as you know. Dude, mate, I really appreciate your support, dude. Absolutely stoked. And another 50 coming in from Daryl, dude. Man, what a legend. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for all your love and support, buddy. Absolute clutch.
Southwest 1273, you ready for departure?
I get the I've got the best followers. I've got the you guys blow me away, you know what I mean? Your support is just unbounding, man. It's just like speechless, dude. Speechless, right? What a beautiful island. Theo, dude, what a lovely place to stay. Where's your place? Where do you live? Where's your house? Show me your house, man. Do you live here?
United 1269, sorry about the delay. Do you have your company 737 on shore final inside?
United 1269, affirmative.
Roger that. Behind the landing traffic, line up one way behind. United 126.
Behind the landing traffic, line up one way. United 12.
United 1269, wind 080 degrees, 25, passing 35, runway 07, clear for takeoff.
Runway 07, clear for takeoff, United 1269.
Oh, you'd love to go here. Hey, thanks a lot, Daryl, dude. I don't look at myself as the best streamer on Facebook, nowhere near, but thanks for the kind words anyway, buddy. I'm just doing my thing, I'm just doing my thing. Hey, thanks, champion. You're a legend. I got rid of the co-pilot in front because his big noggin got in the way. Had this big head sitting in front of me. He was doing my head in. I kept telling him to get a haircut. He wouldn't listen, so I had to sack him. He got sacked. Alright, let's go and check the mainland over here. Not too far away.
Line up and wait, runway 7.
1273, line and wait, 07, southwest.
Top 4, I'll take it. Top 4, I'll take. Top 4 in 7 weeks, dude. 7 weeks of streaming. Never done it in my life before. Never even flown Microsoft Flight Sim before until 7 weeks ago. Now I can fly Airbuses and all kinds of stuff. You learn a lot when you listen and learn, right? And watch other people. But I'll take top 4. No problem at all with that. Am I too far from Jamaica? Yeah, I'm probably a bit far from Jamaica, I'm sure. I'll show you on the map.
Do you have your company 737 on shore final inside?
1269, affirmative.
Ah, there's Jamaica. I wonder how long it would take to get to Jamaica. Yeah, I'm sure a long way, yeah. I mean, literally, that's going to take 15 minutes. All the way to Jamaica, which is right down over here. That's probably about maybe an hour and a half to 2 hour flight from here in this prop. But we'll have to do a flight in Jamaica. Guys, I take recommendations. If you drop me a message, just send me a private message. I'll try my very best to do it, you know that. I'll always will.
USA radius minimum clean speed. Slow to minimum clean airspeed, Delta 481.
I might even tee that in. How's that for tomorrow? We'll do a fly over Jamaica tomorrow.
Afternoon, Tower American 2547 ILS 25 right. American 2547, afternoon, runway 05 right, QNH 30.13.
I've written that down. I might tee it in for tomorrow.
Below 500 feet, consider the approach 5 right. Continue 5 right.
Oh man, that's the thing. Hey, if I can put a smile on your face doing that, I've won. I've won the game, right? Let's do that. I'm doing that tomorrow for you. How's that? And what we'll do is, if you can give me their postcode, or even if you don't want to, just give me a rough idea where they are, and I will literally fly over their house for you. How's that? Anytime.
Clear to land 5 right, 95
Great white on the right. Help! Where? Right. Look at the ocean, nice and blue, right? Can't see any sharks down there. No great white sharks down there, chat. We're going to start dropping down here and go check it out. Yeah, no dramas at all. I can do that. I can do that. I do try and get around and check all my messages as much as I can. I do pretty well at multitasking, considering I have a full-time job as well. But I'd love to do that flight for you, Deanna. Absolutely love to. And that's the hardest thing about what we're all going through right now with COVID, is people are missing family across the world. And you know, if I can do a flight over someone's house, whether it be a relative or yours, then I'll do it. And you know, if I can make your day doing that, it's a simple thing for me to do, and it makes your day brighter. I'll do it. Happy days.
Crossing the runway on Alpha, contact ground control 121.9er. 3 lux, clear to cross at Bravo.
Delta 387, 5 mile final.
Delta 387, wind 080 degrees, 15 knots, gusting 25, runway 07, clear to land.
07, clear to land, Delta 387.
Delta 900.
Hey Fabio, how's it going? Thanks for liking the stream, man. Welcome in.
Clear to land.
Runway 07, clear to land, Delta 900. Tower Southwest 122 for runway 07.
Oh, Southwest 122, runway 7, 080 degrees, 25 knots, altimeter setting 3000. We got gusting 35 knots, 345 miles.
545 miles, Southwest 1.
It will definitely make my day. They've had a terrible weather the last couple of years, and everything has changed. I know, right, dude? I hope you nearly fell out of your seat then when I did that, didn't you? All right, let's have a look at where this airport is. Okay, it's almost lining up with where we are. So, what a cool little island, man. Theo, thanks very much for bringing us out here, dude. Look at the water. It's like turquoise. It's beautiful. These are places that I would never even think to visit, and I'm sure it's absolutely stunning, right?
Delta 900, take Delta and contact ground point 9, expedite to traffic on short final.
Daryl, thank you very much. As soon as I come off stream, I'm going to go check him out. Is he on stream right now? Is he streaming now? Quarter past 10 at night. I'm going to be coming off stream in a minute, guys. I've got to get up at 5 a.m. for another heavy week. Don't think about work on a Sunday. I've broken the rule. I've broken the rule. I've broken the rule. Alright, we're coming down for a landing now. Just dropping speed 100. Here we go. Conchbar. Oof. Got a beach on the left. Stunning, guys. Throttling down. I want to try and bring it down to about 80 if I can on touchdown.
Southwest 604 to 160 knots. Southwest 602 to 160 knots. Due for traffic. Alright, we'll slow to 160 knots. Southwest 602. That's correct.
I've cut my engines. No, I don't. There we go.
Tower United 1088 ILS 5 right.
United 1088 5 right, altimeter 3035, continue approach.
Okay, 3035, continue approach at 1088.
Beautiful chat. Absolutely stunning. Loved it.
36 clear ILS DME2 runway 05 right.
Guys, thanks very much. Not yet, mate. Maybe later tonight as the UK. No worries. I'll check his channel out, check some of his other streams as well. But it'd be good to follow him. Then I can get a notification when he goes live. Can you give him a shout out? Some of your nice viewers might also check him out. Absolutely, dude. What's his name of his page? Feel free to drop it on, Daryl. No worries. I don't mind that. I know a lot of people don't like to put their stuff on other streamers, but that's fine. He's a youngster trying to start out. I'm 100% behind him, buddy. So, Daryl, if you don't mind, just put his streaming hash, put his link in chat. And guys can please feel free to jump in and support him. He's a new guy. Thanks very much, Deanna. You're a legend. Theo, did you enjoy that, dude? Hopefully, Ostro Ram. So his link would be at Ostro Ram, I would imagine. There you go. There's the link there. We'll check him out, and I'm sure some of my followers will jump in and give him some support as well, mate. Thanks very much for that, mate. Unreal, and I wish him all the very best. He's a top bloke, and if he's anything like his dad, he's going to be good. He's going to go a long way, right? Guys, thanks for jumping in. 29 viewers. Please hit a reaction if you've not done so already. Follow the pig. Hit a like, a follow, and a share. Just give me some support. I've hit 1,000 followers in 7 weeks of streaming. Nuts. Jump in, enjoy it. awesome to run this. No dramas tonight with the stream. I'm so happy. There wasn't any internet issues. There was no gaming issues, which we've had lately since the big update. But that was an awesome stream, and that's what I want to do. I want to put out good streams for you guys and to engage with you in chat. What makes my day is not only when I'm reading and talking to you in chat and flying the simulation, it's often when I'm looking at chat and you guys are all having a chat amongst yourselves. That to me is clutch. That's absolutely brilliant in a time where the world's gone to crap, basically. Thanks very much. Thanks very much for all being awesome followers, and stay safe, and I'll check you guys on the next one, hey? God bless. I'm just waiting for you to answer that question. What time does it come on? Thanks, Pig. I'll send the coordinates later. Absolutely. I'll do that. And then what I do is when I get home from work, I normally tee up some flights, and that one will be scheduled tomorrow. See you guys. Laters.